Perfectly average. Mega Man X. It's a hardcore game for hardcore gamers, and we're here to play it.
Super hard. I'm hard
folks.
for it right now.
I've always been hard for Mega Man X.
There's nothing harder than beating a game, not the fastest possible. That's easy. We see plenty of people do that.
Yeah.
But the most normal possible.
So here's the thing.
That's
Speedrunners, as we all know, speedrunners, they're freaks. And we want to be normal around these parts. We want people to respect us. We want people to think we are regular, upstanding citizens.
Getting the respect of your peers and lessers and betters is much more important than just being singled out for being some weird speed freak.
Yeah, here's the thing. Being put on a pedestal and celebrated as the absolute pinnacle and best, that's weird. Normal people don't get that experience. You know what normal people get? Normal people get a nod and then everyone going, that's what I expected. And so what the expected time, the normal time, according to howlongtobeat.com, the most normal of websites, it claims that 3 hours and 34 minutes is the normal time for Mega Man X completion. That is the average. That is
average time for Mega Man X.
For all the humans.
Not the mean. It is, or I don't know.
It is the median.
Average?
I'm pretty,
okay.
Or wait. No, maybe
the average colloquially is mean, I believe. Okay, we're getting lost in the weeds here.
Yeah.
The point is, as normal as possible, 3 hours, 34 minutes, we're going to hit that time as best as we possibly can. That's the challenge. It's revolutionary. It's new. It's hip. It's happening. You'll be seeing it everywhere else.
No one has ever considered running a video game like this. It's never happened before.
So let's get into it. We've got 3 hours and 34 minutes to beat this game, and we're going to have to push ourselves through all of it. Let's do it.
All right. Now, fortunately, we've got Live Split up here, a program I don't use a lot, but those weirdo speedrunners do. But it should be able to keep us on track and on task.
At some point, Live Split will have a normal setting.
Yeah, we're hoping to get the laws changed that will finally be recognized as a real run.
You know, they say to have like normal's the setting on a washing machine. Soon they'll say normal's the setting on
normal's a run I do on howlongtorun.com. So here we go. I'm assuming and believing and putting faith in that as soon as I hit start, it will know I've hit start.
We've tested it. Hopefully it works.
Okay. Man, I didn't realize this game drops to intro in like 10 seconds if you don't hit start. Let's go. It didn't start, but that's okay. I'm going to hit
Yeah, we're doing it.
My split time. We're going. We're moving. All right.
All right, as normal as possible. Let's see how well we can do it.
Okay. I feel like a normal person would not just immediately kill this enemy. A normal person would take a second like I do.
You need to kind of emulate the mindset. Like, this is why it's so challenging.
Yeah, because I don't want to play it like I've never played this before, but I also don't want to play at my full strength, if you understand. So it's a measure of balance.
You've beaten it once, maybe like 2 years ago, is probably the average amount of skill set a person would have had.
I would say that sounds, pretty average to me. But, the goal here is to appear average. I don't know if I am.
Do you think there's going to be a group? What's it? I'm losing track of my sense of speech already. Do you think there's
the normalness on display is unspeakable?
Do you think there's going to be a convention called Games Done Normal Speed?
Games Done Normal? I'd go there. Yeah, what's up? I'm at
everyone meet us at
GDN. I'm here at Games Done Normal. You know what? A normal player would have seen that energy down there and be like, I need to get that.
Yeah, you need to pick up everything you can because that's immediate instant gratification.
The problem is going to be I'm going to purposely play some levels slow, thinking that I would naturally go too fast, and then we're going to be up at the end and I'm going to be bumping up against the normal limit and realize that I was playing abnormally slow all along.
Well, that's why we've got our splits, is so that we can kind of at least guesstimate
eyeball.
how well we're doing.
I did not look up what regular splits are, because there is, as far as I know, no normal run split in history. So we're going to be setting the stage here for all normal people to follow. So really, as abnormal as it is, I'm kind of creating history with this run. And I think we should all respect that.
If we don't hit it perfectly, that's to be expected. Although we are geniuses at innovation, surely we could be geniuses at normal running as well.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. The normal run time we're working with is like an average run of lots of people. So if anything, there's there were definitely some people who were, pretty good on their first try, and maybe that's me.
It could be. What was your experience playing it before? You chose this game specifically, so I assume you've got some skills at it.
Yeah,
so.
I played this as a kid quite a bit. I remember. Okay, so this will be like a little time jump for you guys. I think I was in kindergarten when I had this game, and I remember it being like, when you're in kindergarten, when you're like a little kid, your first time going to school, like school is exciting and fun. It's a cool thing to be at. You're happy to be at school. And I remember this being
short window.
Yeah, and I remember this being the first time I was like, I wish I was at home because I want to be playing this video game. And like I thought something was wrong with me because I was like, I don't want to be at school. I want to be at home so I can play Mega Man X.
Wow.
And anyway, this guy's name is Vile, and you're supposed to lose to him. But as a normal player, I wouldn't know that. So
my only experience with this game is actually Ego Raptor's like animated critique.
Oh,
of
yes.
Mega Man X.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen anything, like not hide nor hair aside from that. So this will be an interesting experience for me.
Well, I feel like this game kind of is the super high watermark. Maybe not this game, but like this franchise, Mega Man X specifically, is like the high watermark of action games on the Super Nintendo. I feel like this has some of the best feeling movement and frenetic actions to it that I'm a big fan of.
All right, yeah, I think I played through like half of Mega Man 1 and I got a bit tired of it.
Okay,
I'm not the biggest 2D side-scrolling fan, but so this is why this is the challenge built for you specifically.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can find a game.
The challenge for you is watching this and caring as someone who doesn't think these games are good. I'm gonna say that's the end of stage 1. We completed it.
Oh yeah, we got the intro stage done. Okay, how's the time looking for that? 4 minutes something?
Yeah, 4:26.
That's like a pretty average amount of time.
All right, I'm going with a little bit of foreknowledge here, but I know this is the correct stage to start on.
Is that Chill Penguin? Okay, Chill Penguin.
Yeah, Chill Penguin is our stage
He's
1.
Pretty chill dude.
He's pretty chill, I'd say.
He'll invite you over to his house for a couple beers.
Yeah, he's like, yo, man, I just, I think people are all right.
And if you ask you,
he's over here turning on Netflix for us and going, we're just gonna chill, bro.
You ask, is it okay if I smoke? And he's like, I'm not into that myself.
But hey, man, you do
your home
you.
is my home.
Welcome to Chill Penguin's Chill Zone.
Yeah, he goes to church on Sundays, but he's not going to judge you for not going.
He ain't judging. He's a chill guy.
He just kind of likes the atmosphere of the church.
He just likes having a free place he can go and be able to sing music in public. And
there's no places you can do that in America. Japan's got it right with karaoke. So yeah, Chill Penguin,
he's the American karaoke. Look, I feel like there's got to be a handful of people who are just going to church because they really like going to choir practice, and they really don't care about the rest of it.
Interesting? My dad owns a company, built a company where he sells like a MIDI program that plays people's church organs for them.
Oh.
I feel like that's a good marketing expansion for him to do, is to go to these same churches and say, hey, market yourselves as karaoke outlets and see how well that does, and we can get a cut of the profits there.
Okay.
I think that there's nothing even remotely sacrilegious about it either.
No, this just seems like a great new business venture, and praise be to business, because we get the business done. As a kid, I never read any of this shit, so I'm going to say that was
it doesn't matter.
Normal.
Dr. Light says, "Hey, go kill bad guys."
Yeah, Dr. Light's going, "Hey, go kill bad guys. I'm going to give you something that lets you kill bad guys faster," and is the reason Grant liked this game.
Okay, so you did memorize the text. Okay.
Yeah, because now I can do this. Mega Man's 1 through however many there were before X. I'm gonna guess 9 because I guess X is probably 10. I
don't think it got up that high.
I think
the iPhone thing where they skipped 9 because it doesn't sound as cool.
Yeah. But anyways, they added this slide, and that's so cool. And I think it's pretty normal to get hit right here, and to enjoy your cool sliding power. Because that's what I did when I played this as a kid, was I like to slide around and have fun.
Yeah.
Because now everything about this game just feels faster and cool, and you can like move and shoot in a lot more fun way, in my opinion. And then this guy can slide too. Look at him. Look at his cool slides.
He's got a speed boost rocket on his back or something.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. I
need to not be speeding around so much.
I don't know the lore.
The lore is the robots were cool until they weren't, and I'm here to make them cool again.
Okay.
Except for Chill Penguin, who's pretty chill. So he's too chill, and we gotta stop him.
Yeah, we gotta say, hey, you're a little too loose there.
Look,
bro.
I appreciate the chill, but I'm gonna need you to lose the attitude.
You need to be a little bit more judgy than you have been. All right.
Well, here's the thing: we're cool with him being chill. Where the problem is, he's a penguin, and
okay.
Batman Returns came out very recently, and we think the Penguin is bad, so we gotta stop him.
Great, you gotta equate this to modern times. The Penguin TV show.
Yeah, sorry, Penguin on HBO is airing, and we're like, don't be like him.
First of all, I didn't even know it was a thing for a long time, and then one of my roommates brought it up and said, "Hey, do you know that Penguin show?" And everyone in the room thought the show about penguins, like Happy Feet. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, I love Happy Feet.
Yeah, the SEO on that show is not great. I'll just say that. But yeah, either way, it sounds problematic.
I love searching for penguins.
Penguin, you need to adjust your lifestyle there, I think.
Okay, I'm like, I did this fight so many times as a kid that I definitely like know his pattern.
Yeah, you might need to die a couple times.
Like, yeah, I'm like, should I be not doing it this way? Is this not normal? It's probably not normal to be able to fight this guy like this, right?
Okay, so chat, let's do some math together. We've got an intro stage.
Yeah.
We've got 8 robot.
About how much time should I be spending on this level? Because I can.
And we've got 4 Sigma male grind sets.
Yeah, we got 4 Sigma levels.
That sounds like the start of a Christmas Carol. It's like 8 robot bosses, 4 Sigma grind sets,
4 Sigma levels. Because this guy's his health's getting pretty low, and I could look. I'm not gonna toot my own gamer horn here, but oh, never mind. Okay, you know what? He killed me.
All right, good.
Killed me genuinely. I thought I was gonna slide right under him there, and I was gonna be like,
see, that's like a good.
I could do this all day.
Yeah. Okay, Repairman Man already coming in with the 16.5 minutes, which I assume is per stage.
What?
Which,
oh man, we're on like minute 10, and I'm about to beat this first level. Oh, but here's the thing. We're gonna have to backtrack some levels because we're going to, like, my gamer skills are going to require me to get, like, I know we have this set as an any % run, but I think I am gonna get like every power up before we're done here.
All right, yeah. Well, hold on. I think that's actually part of something that we need to account for. Hold on. I'm looking back up how long to beat.com.
Do we need, yeah.
Because main story is 3 hours and 34 minutes. Main plus extras is 4 hours and 20 minutes.
Oh, shit.
That might count as an extra, I think.
I would say that's pretty extra. So is our actual goal time 420?
Which is 10 more minutes in that.
Like there's like a super secret power up you can get, and I don't know if we'll be getting that because that's
probably what completionist counts for.
Yeah.
Main plus extras then probably counts for any of the backtracking power ups, I would guess, right?
Maybe.
I don't know the game as well as you do, but
oh man,
does that sound like?
I'm gonna say we're using the any % run time just because I don't want to go for 4 hours if we have to.
No, but we're going for main story. That just means, does that mean we're not getting the backtracky extra power ups?
Oh man.
Or does that matter? Is it part of like?
Okay, here's the thing. I don't think Kid Me, which is the last person who played this.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. New split. Could have done this without all the power-ups. So.
Okay. How about this? It's kind of like speed running in any % in the way that, glitches still have you speed up your time, right? You got to try to find your own subset of rules within the parameters that you've been given. All that really matters is that you get it done at 3 hours, 34 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm do what you can to make that happen.
Like, my fear is we are now giving me too much of a window of cushion, and I'm not a fan of that. I think we should make this difficult and scary for me in some ways.
The thing is, if howtobeat.com, our one...
If we can't trust that, who can we trust?
Exactly. If our one guiding light there doesn't specify what counts for a main story versus main plus extras run,
It's up to us to decide
then
what's
it's up to us
what's
to
the
determine
main and what's
that.
the extra. Okay.
And I think we have the wiggle room to make our runs work the best they can within that.
Okay. Because I was afraid we were going to say, like, well, now normal is anywhere from the normal completion to the extra completion time, which gives me like a whole hour of wiggle room, and I think that's way too much.
Well, no, 3 hours, 34 minutes is still the goal. I'm just saying, like, does it count if we get the side powers or not? You know, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. Like,
So I think you can determine what works best for your time.
okay, real quick, I want to just highlight this. I think this is like one of my top 10 gaming moments of all time as a child.
Breaking through the window on the
Well,
ceiling
yeah,
there.
breaking through this window was already like cool that you could do that. But then check this out. When this dude dies, boom! It's so
Okay, yeah.
cool.
That's a nice little flourish there.
Like that kind of like those little touches is what made Kid Me fall in love with this game. I was like, we're so awesome. We're blowing the windows out of buildings when we fight dudes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that never happens again in the whole game. But when that happened as a kid, it like was a life-changing moment because I was suddenly like, I think video games are awesome.
It's that little bit of extra flair that makes it art, you know?
Yeah.
That's what's really important.
The part of your heart that needed to light up to understand the epicness of this moment.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
epic
You get
bacon
it.
of this moment.
Which is
like-
what we would have said in the time when we
in
first discovered
1993 or 4, whenever this came out. I was like, wow, that was epic sauce. And I'm forever changed. Sorry, I just really wanted to highlight that because it meant a lot to Kid Me. And I can't remember, is this something? It'd be pretty normal to see this and want to investigate.
this. Yeah. Like, that's got to be a thing, right? Do you need, like, a firepower to... Oh, no, I guess not.
No, I knew I could access it. I just couldn't remember if it was like a meaningful power up back here. But it's an extra life. And hey, normal me,
Hey,
pretty excited about
normal
that.
person would get curious about that. You're right. All right. I'm double checking the math now because I'm seeing... I saw 16 minutes at first, but then I saw 10 minutes per stage. So I'm going back through.
Yeah, we've got, I think, 8 plus like 14 levels, I want to say.
You've got 13 stages, it
13
looks like.
stages. Okay, so 13.
And that, so I took 13.4 hours, which maybe I should make that minutes. Okay, hold on. 13.4 times 60. No, what am I? What,
Like,
why
wait
am
a
I
minute.
doing 13.4. Hold on. My math is off. 3.4.
How many minutes is in 3 hours and 34 minutes? So what?
3.4. I don't know why I added an extra 10 in there. Okay, 3.4 times 60 is 204 minutes. And then we divide that by 13 stages. That's roughly 15.6 minutes. Okay, so it is closer to 15 minutes per stage.
Oh boy. Well, we're at 15 minutes now, and I'm about to finish stage 3,
Oh,
essentially.
you gotta have a lot harder of a time. You gotta lose a lot
all right,
more.
Okay. Man, this platforming sure is difficult. I hope I don't mess it up. Oh no!
See, this is where the challenge is. We're getting it. All right.
Okay, all right, yeah.
All right. See, this is gonna be challenging. We need to adjust our mindsets as well. We're so used to the speed running culture.
Exactly.
that
I'm
is
so used to being like, I
overtaken.
gotta go quick. I gotta go fast, gamer style. Here, I got an extra life, so it's like that death never happened, but it happened in the time, and that's the important thing.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, because imagine how much a normal person is dying to each of these stages, and you're just going through and beating up everything.
Yeah, like I'm using my epic gamer skills of playing not only this Mega Man X, but like 6 Mega Man X games after this. That's not normal for a playtime of a game.
See, I'm seeing suggestions from the chat. Make a temporary blindfolded run, so maybe we can add extra challenges.
Okay, yeah.
In order to even out this challenge.
All right, so chat, part of this normal run, it being like a maiden voyage of this concept, is going to be like, so what? If I'm like so far ahead on a considered split, it gives me like a handicap of some kind, like to slow me down.
Well,
Like-
I think that's up to it's at the players' discretion.
See,
to
I
be
don't know
able
if
to
it should
do
be the
that,
player's
'cause
discretion because I don't know if I'm normal. I need the consensus of a group.
No, that would definitely be considered a tool-assisted normal run. And that's not the category we're going.
You're right. Normal people don't need to be told how to be normal. Shit. Oh man, this is making it so much harder. Okay.
Oh, hey, Tyler subscribed with his Prime saying, now I don't need to get ads for Long John Silver's $6 shrimp basket.
There you go. Hey, thanks Long John Silver's for abstractedly sponsoring the stream.
But yeah, Prime subscription, pretty cool. You can just basically get that for free since everyone has Prime in this day and age, right? So,
it's true. How do you survive without your
I
2-day delivery? Oh no! I died like a normal person would.
There you're getting the mindset now. Okay, I'm liking that. I'm trying this new technique where I drink some strawberry flavored rum.
Ooh.
And see how much more fun that makes me on stream.
See if he gets a little rum fun injection.
I don't like drinking like at all. To clarify,
well, don't make yourself drink to stream. That's going to turn this into a work hazard.
No. Strawberry rum is like the one thing I can tolerate because it's so sugary.
Okay.
But yeah, it was just like I haven't drunk anything in like 4 years. Let's see how this goes. Let's see what happens. So if my math happens to be a little off by changing 3.4 into 13.4, maybe that might be
no big
why.
deal. That doesn't mean anything. Surely. Those numbers wouldn't affect one another.
Plus, I'm just very analytical by nature, so I think I'll be able to think my way through any impairments that this might give me.
All right, if you believe you have the power to challenge your own impairment, then I'll allow it.
Ooh, a drink for each death. Okay, I'll stick with that for now.
Ben, don't let them have this power over you. I went down this road.
But this is an interesting situation because you have full control over when I take drinks at this point.
Okay, so that means I need to take longer, but if I want to keep my friend from succumbing to alcoholism, I need to not die, but go slower. I see.
I've got like maybe an eighth of a bottle left, so you're not gonna make me die of alcohol poisoning.
He's having too much, chat. We can't handle it. He can't handle his liqueur. All right, well, here comes actually a spot that could get me hung up for a while, because I want to get a power-up, and it takes a very precise jump.
There you go. Okay, that'll slow us down a little bit, because you are way too far ahead of schedule as far as we can tell.
Okay. A really cool thing that we're not going to really get to see much of because of the order of levels I'm beating it in. A thing I really liked about this game is when you beat bosses, it will affect other levels. Since we beat Chill Penguin, we froze over this smelting plant. This should all be lava, but now it's ice.
Would a normal player do that though? That might be an actual problem. Now we're thinking about it.
True. I am. Oh man. Shit. Okay, after this, I don't get a say in what level we do. You're gonna be my normal barometer as someone who doesn't know this game.
I will choose the path.
You will choose the path. Okay, I've already kind of cheated by doing it this way. Oh man, I'm gonna make this run so much harder by submitting to you normies. I'm such a freak. Okay, anyway, I've gotten the jump that I needed to do, so that didn't add as much time as I thought it would. Normally that takes me a lot longer, so I'm gonna have to delay this level a bit in other ways because I don't want to have to make that jump again.
Yeah.
All right, but now I get cool red hands.
Oh, well, I guess as long as you have
blue
that,
hands, I guess.
That'll slow you down a little bit, probably, right?
If I what?
That'll slow you down a bit, probably, right?
What will slow me down? I didn't hear what you said before that.
Getting your cool red hands.
Oh yes, yeah.
That's what you need right now.
Well,
you can't do better.
I was wrong. They're cool blue hands.
Oh, okay.
But I do now have the cool blue hands.
What did the cool blue hands do?
I used to only be able to power up and shoot this. Now I can power up for longer and shoot this. And also, I now have the power. We have these cool power-ups I'm getting from the enemies, but hey, now I can charge them up, and I can do new special powers instead of just shooting the ice thing. I'm going to shoot an ice penguin to ride! Oh, or it'll hit the wall and break. Here, we'll do it down here where I've got more space to play.
Yeah. A normal
my
person would play
my
with their
cool
powers.
new ride. Oh, damn it. Well,
That seems very useful.
it's very useful and normal. Normal people would be excited to get it, like I am. All right, Penguin. We're out of here. Ride. Yeah.
These are like the Hammer Bros of Mario Bros. I get it.
Yeah, yes, these are the Mega Man Mario equivalent. Don't worry, it all works.
I was always scared of those guys. It was unpredictable where their hammers would fall.
They always threw in a very perceivable pattern.
No, it's completely impossible to tell. Don't you remember?
Sure, perhaps, maybe, in your version of things.
Yeah, I'm looking for validation here, Grant. I wasn't sure if I was clear on that. Maybe I should.
Oh, I mean, yes, of course, they were really scary and very difficult to avoid.
Also, you need to think of the mindset of a normal gamer.
You're right. I keep thinking of my epic gamer powers. Damn it! I am getting epically owned by this game, though.
You're like, oh, I played Mario Bros. I skipped the first 40 levels with that warp pipe.
I do know the warp pipes, and so the early parts of Mario I'm actually unfamiliar with because I skip them so often.
Jeff Masser, this isn't a speed run. I should just clarify.
No,
this is
a normal run. The idea is to not be too fast.
Yeah, we are shooting for a PB, but we'll have to.
Hold on.
We'll get it.
Am I searching for a PB? Well, a personal best wouldn't be normal. I'm looking for a PA, a personal average. I want to be normal.
So wait, does this even like cover a meta text of not only are we shooting
my
for
most normal
time,
run can't be that
but
normal.
we're also averaging out all of our attempts at a normal time.
Oh shoot! No, because the idea of the normal run was to avoid multiple runs. You only get run, and it's got to be the most normal.
Okay, yeah, you're right. So we need to think about a whole new system.
I hate it. A normal person would be tricked by this. Oh, okay, I thought it was an instant kill. Never mind. I can be normal and still suffer the consequences.
Yeah, we might need to think of a whole new system aside from PB then, if we are eschewing the speedrunner culture that much.
It's true. So if you're like trying to beat a record and going for a personal best, if you're trying to be normal, are you like setting a standard? So this is my set standard instead of my PB. So this is my SS.
Oh, okay. I like that. That's good. My SS. We're gonna go with that.
We're setting my standard here. There's also like just a lot of habits I've developed from playing this game that I don't know how normal they would be. So
yeah,
you
have to fight again. That's the challenge. That's why it's so difficult. That's why everyone is talking about it across the nation.
A personal meh. All right, I could also see that. Uh-oh. People are saying SS isn't good. What's wrong with Super Saiyan? Everyone says SS 1, 2, and 3 in Dragon Ball.
No, they say SSJ. You know that. You know that they say
not when
any true fan says
not
SSJ.
when they're American fans.
I think there's a lot of American fans who are getting more and more pretentious about Dragon Ball.
If I have my email address as SS4 Goku, no one's gonna go, Nazi Goku times 4? What?
That's true, but I feel like most people would say SSJ for Goku. I think that's. I honestly
think you've been on the internet
if you're
too much. I also think I'm
it,
beating this guy too fast, so I'm gonna take a
you
little.
are way too fast. Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
Oh, a WA, a weighted average.
I like that. Weighted implies that it's not average, truly average, though. It feels like it's being tilted in one direction, you know?
Oh, you know what? If I was normal, I'd be like, the fire guy, probably beaten by... Actually, I don't think I would think ice beats fire as a normal person.
Ice cools down fire. What are you talking about?
Ice keeps the fire cold.
Yeah.
And this stage has a conveyor belt, so our powered up attack has the natural challenge of a conveyor. A car! Ha ha! Surely.
This must be good.
I can't think of any other way that they would want me to do this fight.
I mean, maybe after a couple deaths, you might realize that the
piece
damage
together
you're doing is.
yeah, this damage doesn't seem like it's stacking up very much.
But you need, you need to account for the time it takes to learn that lesson through intuitive gameplay.
That's fair.
Okay, you weighted average to normalize it. Okay, so maybe weighted average is probably a good way to go.
Okay, we're looking for my weighted average here.
Ooh. Yeah, why is wind his weakness? That doesn't seem like it's very intuitive immediately.
Exactly. So I need to
we
not
have to fight
jump
it
to that
multiple times to
conclusion.
figure that out. Yeah.
I'm gonna at least run out of ice fuel before I go. I guess I need to blow them. A thing frequently said about giant
That's
robot
a last
mammoths.
resort for everyone, but it's one
Yeah.
that we are not happy to take.
I'm out of ice.
Better shoot normal.
I guess I'll shoot normal at him. Oh man, a normal run could just be a buster only run, but I think that's already like a recognized run.
No, that also is just like something a non-normal person would do. So it doesn't work. We're really getting into the philosophy of what is normal, which I appreciate. That's that's part of the appeal of a normal run.
Ledge Mike makes a good point. I'm dodging too many attacks. That's not very normal.
Yeah, how many times did you die against this guy? Once?
Oh.
The first bosses you should be expected to
Was
die
I just
a lot
an
more
epic
times.
gamer at birth? I feel like recognizing patterns was something I did. Oh man.
But you're calling upon those old patterns from your memories, though.
You're right. I'm not relearning them right now. Okay, here's a little backtrack. Here's gonna add a little time. Because now that we have firepower,
you got to do really bad at this stage.
Okay, all right. Well.
Oh wait, you're going back to Chill Penguin. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do it kind of slowish, and I know there's something here I need. I can sense it. My normal intuition tells me there was a path unexplored.
You know what? That fire level was a bit tough. I want to go back to what's
I need to chill a little bit here in Chill Penguin's level.
Yeah, maybe the fire level made my character too warm.
I overheated, and I need to come to this Arctic environment to chill off. To chill off and cool out.
Yeah, both of those.
Like a normal person would. And I'm gonna test my fire like a normal person would with a new ability.
Ooh,
look at me,
cool.
Orange Magma Man.
Magma Man.
I'm Magma Man now with my red hot firepower.
Yeah.
But what happens when we charge the fire?
What happens? Whoa, it's like a bigger fire.
We make crazy fire. But then the cold Arctic wind blows.
So I'm seeing Ryder Mark with DKR Dumb Kid Run, where you beat the game by missing half the mechanics because you mashed through the tutorial.
I mean, it's going to be a weird reconciliation with this game, because this game can get hard, and not knowing how to play it is really hard. But I guess that's normal. Shoot.
Yeah.
All right. Well, would it be normal to think about
miss
how
a few important things?
I feel like I'm trying to think of a time before I knew about this stuff. Would this be a normal conclusion to jump to?
Ooh. You might have looked up something online. I think that's allowed in some circumstances.
And I'd be like, this enemy spawner seems to resist my normal attacks. But now that I've beaten this level, perhaps ice. No.
My friend from the schoolyard told me that
Not quite.
If I shoot fire at this,
perhaps wind will blow this obstruction down. No? Guess I'm out of options other than... Wait! This igloo could be melted by my fire, of course!
Whoa!
And I guess
Is it normal to have game sense? A little bit. You want a little bit. The game designers have tried to make it so that it's intuitive to some degree, right?
To a degree. I would think it's normal to piece together some puzzle pieces. Yeah, and it would be normal to go, oh no, I tripped!
Yeah, exactly. Because there's some players who will ignore everything tertiary, and then there's some players who will beat their heads against the wall and do everything to try to figure out some sort of secret.
I just wanted to have my cool power suit again. That's why I died on purpose there. That's normal though, because this power suit's so cool. Robot fights. Big punchy robot fights is what it's all about. Oh yeah, Ben, did you take your drink for my death?
I did.
Not that I'm counting.
And it was tasty.
Okay, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Rum is like the only alcohol that I can possibly enjoy. I'm really not a fan.
I mean,
of
like,
anything.
do you like do any cocktail stuff? Do you mix drinks at all? Like, if you're like drinking just a cup of vodka, I feel like most people are gonna be like, ugh, I don't want to do that. But when you mix vodka in with like your cranberry juice, all of a sudden it's okay.
I mean, I've tried a bit of that, yeah, but it's just like the taste of alcohol in general is just like it's hard to get through that. And being the tough and manly man that I am, I don't want to go for too many fruity drinks in social settings.
Okay.
So
you do need to appear normal in that
difficult.
you don't enjoy fruity drinks like some abnormal person would.
Like the gateway alcohol clearly is beer, right?
I just remembered that in the flame stage, I don't get to select anymore. Okay, so we just killed Fireman.
Okay, we just killed Mr. Fire, so fire beats ice, but
Fire
also
would have beaten ice, so that means we now have ice. So let's just say we moved up the chain. What would ice
Chameleon
beat?
looks like a grass type Pokemon, and so I'd probably go for him.
Okay, I think the ice beats the Chameleon. All right. Yeah. I'm not going to tell you if you're right or wrong. I'm just going to go with your.
Well, I think fire beats Chameleon, and I you know what, ice would probably be good too.
Okay. Wait, the Chameleon would die to fire or ice, you think? He could be both?
Yeah, I think both of them. He's weak to both. Right?
Well, it is forest, and a fire would, like take down a forest, so...
Yeah.
All right, we'll try
it.
We'll try flame deforestation for a little bit. Actually, wait, we'd want to save it for the boss then if that's the case. So, an ill wind blows through the forest.
Yeah, honestly, all three types you have in Pokemon terms are effective against grass types, so...
I think Kid Me would have seen this and thought going up here made sense.
Yeah, it's just two clear paths.
You can take the top route or the bottom route. This definitely isn't the secret route.
But oh no, there's a big robot man there.
Big robot man.
What's he gonna do?
I hate it because this guy is going to take a long time to fight, but I'm like, a normal person would lose this fight probably at least once.
A normal person would take a long time to fight him, yeah.
Yeah, all right. It's true.
Would Kid Grant have known the Pokemon types? I feel like, I'm assuming you got indoctrinated at an early age for Pokemon, right?
Me? Yes, but this was before Pokemon.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
This is a pre-Pokemon game. Pokemon did not exist.
All right. Wow, that's interesting. I'm curious what Kid Grant would have chosen then.
I mean, I would have definitely thought fire beats ice, so I feel like that part of the puzzle would have been there. Then, like it's hard for me to think about because, like, this is a game that came out early enough to where I don't feel like I have very many memories before seeing this game be played. Like
your memories start at Mega Man X and
kind of
from there.
This is definitely one of the earliest games I ever played. Like myself. I'm trying to think, like, the first time I remember this. What do I remember? Oh, well, I definitely remember losing to this guy a lot, so...
Okay, so you might want to lose to this guy at least a little bit.
So I would have been like, man, this game's hard. That guy, he's got the extendo chain, and you can only hit him in the face. What am I supposed to do?
That seems really tough. I'm gonna assume you'd lose 4 or 5 times to him, probably.
4 or 5 times? Hold on. Oh, no. I mean, I think
you're on stage 4, and we had calculated, what, 10 minutes per stage, at least? Maybe 15?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
All right.
It seems like you're.
Well, you know what? Then let's try the lower road.
Yeah, that must be easier. Well, how'd you figure that out so quick?
I was just trying to climb up. What do you mean? I was just trying to ascend. And lo,
I love that little pause there. You tried to justify yourself.
Like, wait a minute. I can think this through. But would Kid Me go like, a jump of faith? That's what they want me to do here, right?
Yeah, do it. Yeah. Oh,
right. Well,
that didn't work.
Didn't go quite.
You need to figure out how to do that. Beat your head against the wall for a bit to figure that out.
Yeah. I
Do you
must
think it'd
have.
be easier if I like tried to assist you with my logic?
Yeah,
going into
I
this,
guess.
I haven't seen this before.
Maybe.
That might be. I don't know.
I'm like. It's
Like,
one of
how-
the.
Is it against the rule for speed running to get like advice from someone? I don't think so. Like you learn runs from
Other
YouTube
players,
videos or whatever,
true.
right?
Okay.
So I think it's fine to
All
get
right.
outside help.
So what do you think the move is? Do we go up, middle, or down? We've
Well, I'm
tried
gonna try down again.
You tried
I wanna
down
try
again?
down again to see if
Okay.
there's like some way we can get through this.
Okay.
So you already showed me the breakable walls.
So we had the breakable wall, and I showed you that like just a straight jump. Clearly not enough to get
Okay.
over there. So
you can
what are we
charge up your
thinking?
powers. I don't think I've seen the charged up wind thing. So let's see
Okay.
if that does
What's
anything.
charged
cool
up
for
wind
us.
do?
It'll make us fly for a bit, right? See? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Do we get like a special
Okay.
jump if I jump during it?
Yeah. Try jumping during it and see if that.
No.
Well, you need to jump across the ledge to see if it like boosts you.
Okay, so we use it like when I'm jumping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
so-
actually, your sideways tornado probably gets you farther, faster. So
Okay, so
you might want to
perhaps
do that.
this gives a little bit
Yeah,
of
jump
lift.
into that and see if it carries you.
Okay.
Like in Breath of the Wild.
No,
Okay, so that
no,
didn't work,
no
but it's a good
assisted
try.
wind, no wind assist. Okay, we have been knocked to the continue screen. Would you go like, this is definitely the level, or would you pick a different one? If that
No,
happens.
this is definitely level. We got
This is definitely
the
level?
power advantage
Okay,
here.
we got the power advantage here. Okay, so that didn't work. Perhaps another skill we have, or maybe a different path.
No, right now we're still in the testing.
You're still in the
phase.
testing phase of the lower path. Okay, so
I can tell you're trying to lead me somewhere, but this is me as a brand new player.
you're right. Okay,
Playing
I
it
can't.
normally.
I can't give you counter advice.
All right.
You're giving me advice, and I just have to follow it. So, all right.
Yes,
so,
exactly.
Bottom route.
So I'm going to try one more thing here just
Okay.
to see if it works. So fire, heat makes air rise.
okay.
So make your super buster and see if that does anything for you.
So you want me to just shoot the fire and then jump?
Yes, see if the rising air currents. Again, Breath of the Wild
Ah!
magic. Okay,
Did not.
it didn't work. So maybe we'll try something later for that.
Okay.
All right, I think it's officially time to give up on that part.
You're
But
okay.
I
So
do
you're
want you to beat the big claw man, who's in the upper level. I think that's important. I think he's strong, and we'll feel good if we beat him.
it seems like a genuine challenge to face the man in the
true gamer skill time.
yeah to face the top route man. Do you think one of my powers should be used against this big man?
Okay, so he grapples, and
does
we want
grapple.
some distance, and wind is what
Wind blows
that
him away.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I like your angle. I'm willing to work with this. Hiya! Okay, he does.
How's that doing?
It's making the sound that he's taking damage.
It seems like it. All right, let's keep doing that.
Okay. Here's the thing, Ben. I don't know how to pretend that I don't know an answer to a move. Like, I feel like
Are you not
even as a
an actor?
child, I would understand he's jumping. I want to go under his arc. And he is attacking. I would want to jump over his attack.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. I'll hold
that-
you back as much as I can. I
Okay.
think that's
Like,
fine.
but like all that seems like something a normal person would somewhat intuit, right? Like
I
you
think
would
so. Yeah.
you would avoid his jumping attack and avoid his
But
grapple
that
attack.
seems like it's doing damage. He's flashing white.
Yeah,
when
he
that-
is
when that
taking
hits him.
damage when he gets hit by that. So
So I'd say that's fine.
so
Let's
far
keep
our
going with that.
strategy is playing out. Okay.
Yeah. And like the frame rate for the screen share is not perfect, so I don't see him flashing white, but I'll just have to take your word.
He
that
is
it
blinking
flashing
white when he gets hit
Okay.
there, but it is very, very small. Like honestly, I don't see it very much. I'm going more off of the sound because do you hear that like I'll give you
Yeah, I do hear that a little
like-
bit.
like that's
Yeah, it's-
blocked.
Yeah. Okay.
That means a hit. Like I don't know if you can
yeah,
tell the difference.
I
between
heard
the
that a
two.
little bit.
Like if it ends with a that means it hit. If it ends with a tink, that means it didn't. Like
Okay,
that.
yeah. I've heard of tinking from my classmates, so I think that works.
Yeah, you're aware of tinks.
Yeah. So you're
We're
doing
almost
good.
out
You're
of
fighting
wind,
him.
though.
Oh, that's gonna be tough. As a backup, I don't think fire would do good against him. He seems like he's very resilient to fire.
Seems like a metallic robot, maybe fire.
Yeah.
Ice?
Ice. Let's try ice. Let's see how that does.
Okay. He did blink white when I hit him in the eye with it.
Okay, that seems good. Well, the thing is, like...
Actually, wow.
He doesn't have a health bar. That's really hard to tell.
He doesn't have a health bar.
But when you miss, it hits him from the back. And
it does, yeah. Cool. And that... It's making the sound like it's doing damage when it hits him from behind. So even missing... This is actually new tech I'm discovering here. This does work hitting him from behind, which I didn't realize.
And he's smoking now. He's
yeah,
a cool kid. He's smoking with the rest of the
But he's smoking. Right. Are we cooling him down with the ice?
No, I think that just means he's being really
well, he's dead.
Bad. All right.
We did it. We won the fight.
Yeah!
And look, our reward, a power-up.
This capsule contains a new type of body armor.
Ooh, body armors.
Bit will reduce something. I don't care anymore.
Reduces damage.
Yeah.
Like armor would typically do, you would say. And check it out. I think now we have every piece of our upgraded body. So now
we are going way too fast. I need to slow you down more.
Well, there's only like 4 body parts to get, so they're okay. And they're all kind of front loaded actually. They're not typically all front loaded because maybe this isn't a level I would be at right now if I had decided what level we were going to. But
listen, we got fire. We're gonna beat the chameleon.
But yeah, you know what? Hey, we've got fire, and he is a chameleon who.
And you know what? If he's not grass type and he's just green due to poor color coding,
he's green type, not grass type. Other things can be green.
He's cold-blooded, so we can try ice to see if that cools him down.
Ooh, okay. Well, we did use all of our wind and a lot of our ice, so hopefully Hopefully we'll find ammo on the way there.
We've already got the armor. We can play through the level again if we need to regain our supplements.
But we haven't used like really any fire yet, so fortunately that is all full.
Yeah, we got plenty of fire.
Assuming that is his weakness, we'll be fine.
Yeah. You're giving very strong implications, but hey, I'm just going to ignore them for the sake of normalcy.
No, yeah. Normal people wouldn't hear me saying that. Normal people wouldn't pick up on that. I'm very subtle to normal people.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've been told by normal people, of which I am one.
To anyone else, they would not know your nuances well enough. Like, I assume most of chat is not picking up on any
They have no idea what I'm hinting at.
Any of the subtleties of
You're reading between the lines. Chat could never. And also, I will say, I think this game's time might be a little backloaded because I think the back end of this game is actually difficult. Whereas I think the rest of it isn't as much.
Hey, we made it to the boss though.
That we have, and I'm fired up and ready to fight. Also, Ben, I've been trying to do this every time. A cardinal rule of Mega Man video games: you have to jump through the boss doors.
Oh yeah, of course.
You have to set yourself up with a cool pose.
A little bit of extra pizzazz to okay. Ooh, he's invisible.
He's a chameleon after all.
All right, let's see if I know to watch the health bar to see how much damage it's doing. And it's not doing much.
Do you think that? Okay, so would you, if you were playing, would you immediately change?
I'm scared to pause in the middle of a fight, so keep going for a little bit.
Okay, fair enough.
He's intimidating and scary, and a lot of stuff's going on. I'm overwhelmed.
It is quite a bit to look at and deal with. Ow!
He's got so many different moves. This is scary.
He's got lots of moves. He can turn invisible. He attacks from many angles.
This is a lot to deal with. My mind is overwhelmed.
He wears a coat of many colors. Okay.
Just like that one. What's the Bible story?
Yeah. Do you know who wears the coat of many colors?
Was it Joseph?
I believe you're correct. Honestly,
is that correct?
I thought
it was
right.
wrong.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm pretty sure it's Joseph.
Oh, I love my coat of many colors. I don't know even the melody of that.
I don't.
Okay.
I never watched
my bearings now. Fire's not working great.
Okay.
You see, keep taking damage. So let's try switch into ice real quick.
Okay, we don't have a lot of ice to work with, but luckily when ice misses, it still can almost hit.
Yeah, that's great. I'm going to rely on ice quite a lot at this point because of that. See, we're not doing as much, but we've also got the backup plan of the ice ricocheting, so I'm more comfortable with this at least. So
Even though I keep missing, but we won't worry about that.
Yeah, it's fine. If you miss, it'll hit against the wall and bounce back. It's fine.
Ah, except for when he goes invisible, and then he
It's too scary.
has no hitbox. Okay. You would be normal enough to know now that you have an energy tank that you could use.
I do
to
not know what
reflect-
those do. Let's save that for later. I'll look it up on Google at some point.
Okay. Google didn't exist when this game first came out.
I'll play this for a bit and then get frustrated and ask my friend in the school.
Okay, well, we are now out of ice, and we are out of wind.
What, they don't restore when you die?
Nope.
Okay, I'll be picking up on that right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
now you know this.
There's got to be a way to restore it. Go to the pause menu and see if there's anything we can do to fix this.
Okay.
What can we click on?
Well, we can come down
so
here.
Okay. Can we get the little Mega Man head on the right? Can we do that? No.
I cannot go to the
Okay.
bottom right or the bottom middle.
So we can only go to the power
can-
selection
we-
or sub.
Yeah,
or
we can do sub T's and power and weapons energy. These are
Okay.
These
Well,
are
the one on the
applicable.
the sub T on the left looks more full. Let's go with the one on the right since that seems like it's spending less.
Okay. All right.
Try it. Just click on it right now.
Button. They don't do anything right now.
Why is it not doing anything? Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. Do you need to select a certain power first? Go to.
Okay.
Go to,
so what are we? What we think ice is probably our best bet here.
Yeah, ice has been my friend
Okay.
so far.
So I am
against
now
that guy.
ice equipped.
And
Can
now
I-
let's go to the sub tank or the sub T. I don't know.
Okay.
What T
The
means.
sub T's still don't do anything. Even it selected fire when I went down to get to it, but even still, it is not doing anything.
I'm actually kind of confused now. Do you need to like? What do you need to do?
I like this because this is an interesting wrinkle of confusion that I hadn't considered. But I see where your logic is going and why you're confused. This isn't working, and I'm like, yeah, I get it.
Can you press the select button to like change him?
No,
Because it looks like he's full on the bottom, but when you change to like S ice, he's full on the bottom still. Does that make a difference?
well, maybe that's a different meter that you're seeing down there that I'm full. What's a meter
That's
that
probably
would
health.
remain full this whole time?
that's like health probably. So
aha. So that
Okay.
bottom meter
So
might be health.
so we're already set to ice. How do we boost that? Maybe those are health boosters at the bottom, and we just can't use them. So I'd say just go into this fight and do your best.
Okay. Well, what if we get hurt in this fight and then we test your theory?
We can do that.
We'll try to work with fire as best we can.
Yeah, I don't have the manual. I bought my mom.
Yeah,
bought this
he's
off of
renting this
eBay.
from Blockbuster, and they didn't.
Yeah,
give him the
yeah,
menu,
that's it.
or the manual. Would you keep trying to fight with a power that you know isn't the weakness, or would you go back to Mega?
No, go to normal Buster
Go to
Man.
normal
I'm pretty
gun?
sure he can do just as much, if not more, at this point.
Well, see, with this, you now have the power to charge before your attacks, so that will
Yeah,
definitely
that's
do
much
at least
better.
a little bit
Okay.
more.
Okay.
Ow!
All right.
Let me
See,
know.
you've already
when
got that super duper power, so I think honestly this is probably enough to get by until we can figure out a bit more
until we even learn what his weakness
about
is.
the sub T's. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, now that we've lost a little bit of health, can we try? Well, let's wait till we get to half health. Let's
Okay.
wait till we get to half health.
Yeah, I will. You are my guide here. I will trust your judgment on such
Yep.
things.
I'm
I'm allowed to
normal
use my
player.
expert gamer skills to perhaps avoid, obstacles. But as
Wow,
far as
that's pretty-
strategizing and knowing where to go, that's where we get you slightly less normal of not knowing anything.
Yeah.
Because the idea is
So
this is a
hopefully that
normal
balances
run
out.
in that, I don't think people are timing their very first time playing it. So they're
Hopefully, my childlike innocence will.
yes, you are
slow us down enough.
childishly innocent for sure. That is something I do believe about you.
Believe it or not, some speedrunners begin with this game or with this stage.
That surprises me, and I'm not sure why they would. I can't think of a reason this would be like, unless they're specifically doing a
unless
Buster.
Chameleon has the strongest power because he.
Oh yeah, maybe his power is like super good. I guess.
Yeah, he's really strong. Okay,
well, I'm actually surprised I beat him. I wasn't looking at his health and I wasn't thinking about it. I'm actually kind of surprised.
You beat him without thinking about it. That's you're doing too good.
Oh no, I'm not normal. I'm beating a game without thinking about it.
It's okay. That's part of the challenge, is to become normal through your time, your finishing time.
Yeah. Well, hey, remember the goal here is to be normal, and now we have Now we have chameleon energy.
Chameleon power. I want to test out the chameleon's power before anything else.
Okay.
So
do we want to just go to an earlier stage to test chameleon power?
No, I want to go to a new stage because I'm getting tired of everything else.
Okay, that's fair. Here's something that you can just to let you know. I can press this, I think, and it will give us information on our opponents.
Oh,
so we can look at Spark Mandrill.
Okay, Spark Mandrill. Okay, so he's like 10 foot tall. That's pretty scary.
Armored Armadillo stands at 6'3".
He's only 6 feet tall. Okay, all right.
Launch Octopus 7.8 feet.
Yeah, he's taller but strong. But octopuses are pretty stupid, so that's not too much to worry about.
Boomer Kuwanger at 7.9 feet.
That's something I don't understand what a Kuwanger is, so that's really scary.
You're scared of Kuwangers. So out of this squad here, Spark Mandrill is definitely the tallest.
Yeah, he's pretty scary. I don't like his face.
Oh, sorry,
either.
split. You're right. Sorry. We hadn't started the next stage, so we're still technically on the previous stage.
Yeah, we're still fine. We're in the window there. Okay, so I think Octopus is where we want to go next.
Octopus? All right, you're after the Octopus.
And plus, assuming grass type with Chameleon.
Oh, yeah, right. Grass type, water type. I can see it.
Like, that didn't hold true for the fire, but
it didn't,
again, cold-blooded.
But it's a fair logic, so I'm willing to accept. And hey, we do also have... We still have not figured out who ice is good against. And this is a water guy. So you know what? Freezing water, ice.
I'm not even entirely sure that every type has someone they're good against, honestly.
Okay.
So, we need to figure that out at some point.
Well, okay. Would it be fair to say that a normal person playing Mega Man X had maybe played a Mega Man previously?
No, this is entirely new franchise. What are you talking about?
Brand new. All right. Okay. So you would not know if any precedent.
We need to have a
set.
couple more impediments to get over your gaming skills.
Okay.
So all right.
Hey, would a normal thing to do be? I wonder what happens if I use fire underwater. Like, would that be a normal consideration to make?
I would not look at that in the first place. No,
you'd never even attempt. Okay,
I wouldn't. No, why would that work underwater? It's stupid. It would be less powerful every time it shoots out. So we need to try Chameleon's power to see what it does.
Oh, try Chameleon. Okay, so we've got Green Mega Man now, and when we use Green Mega Man power, boom, we shoot like a little triple green laser.
Okay, does it bounce off walls like the ice thing? Let's test that.
Okay. No, it does not.
Okay, that
seems to have no interaction with geometry whatsoever.
Not nearly as good as ice, it seems. I like ice a lot better.
I don't want to use it too much if it's the enemy's weakness, by the way, because as we found out, this does not fill up over the course of the level.
We'll be fine either way. It's fine. Do we have any ice left over? Is that still a thing?
Yes, we do. Okay, so when you drop back to the stage select, you do get everything refilled. So we are now full on everything else, except for our energy, our sub tanks. Those do not refill. We're refilling those over time.
So wait, I'm seeing from the chat, kids would be like, can Mega Man use his fire underwater? I guess I'm trying to use my best kids logic, but let's try fire just because my friend says no, you can definitely use it underwater, and I want to.
Our fire does not even exit our gun practically.
See, I told
fire
you,
worthless
Kevin.
Underwater.
I told you, Kevin. All right.
Jeez,
I proved my point against Kevin. So we're not gonna use that ever.
Okay, but so no underwater fire. What about underwater?
But ice also doesn't feel like it would work good against water. They're basically the same thing. So
the ice does shoot.
I don't care about that. It's not strong enough. I think since fire doesn't work, so we have wind and we have chameleon.
Yes.
And I think chameleon's our best bet.
Okay. So should we save it for the boss? Like, is that what you're saying? So we don't use it the rest of the level?
No, we need to figure out how to refill powers at some point anyway. So let's just use Chameleon's power throughout the whole stage. I don't care.
Okay. We haven't seen what powered up Chameleon does yet, to be fair.
Yeah, let's figure out that.
All right, I'll power up Chameleon and yeah. I'm like flashing. Oh, I'm not taking damage. I am invincible.
It makes me invisible to all the spikes. And enemies can't tell where I am. Okay,
well,
that's kind of useless, honestly.
Yeah, I'm invisible. None of you know I'm here.
Yeah, so I don't care if enemies can see me or not. But they can see me still? Okay, hold on.
I think we can ignore direct damage, but
yeah, test it again. See if we're taking damage.
Okay. Well,
you're supposed to be able to test these things.
I've tried, okay, but he's blowing me and sucking me, and I'm not ready for it.
All right, it's fine. Here, if you're not ready for the blowing and sucking.
All right, I'll charge it up and use it down here. And now let's see.
All right, let's see if he
takes damage.
See,
his wind isn't even sucking me anymore.
Oh, it's not even affecting me there. Okay, okay. So we're becoming invincible.
Oh, I'm invincible again.
Oh, you're once again invincible. Okay, so it only works for like 2 seconds. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, and it uses a bunch of the fuel to use it. Notice how we're now down to our last little pip.
Yeah, I hate that. Okay. So
and I became invincible right at the wrong time.
Yeah, we're not going to use that anymore. I don't like that. It takes too much thought to use. Okay.
Dude, he's blowing.
No, don't use fire. Okay. You suck at this, Grant.
No, he suck at this, and it sucked me into his death pit. And now
I'm entering the mind of a child.
Now we gotta continue.
This is lovely. I'm enjoying this.
All right, would you? You just got killed in this level. Would you attempt it again?
Okay, before we do that, I am curious about. Can you click on stage to the left there? What's that?
I think this is stage. I think we are seeing what the stage looks like in the preview.
So you can't click on it. It doesn't do anything when you click on it?
Because I think it's currently active. See how the lights are lit up on the bottom of it? Like we are currently doing stage. Then we go to spec, and now it's lit up, and now we're getting the specs. And then over here is map, and we can see the world map where they're located in relationship to each other. And Mega Man X doesn't have a button.
Minecraft.
Yeah, can you
Hold on, let me imagine this world in Minecraft real quick.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty cool. It'd be hard to make those like circular pillars in the one fire stage though. I'm not good at making circles in Minecraft.
You need a lot of blocks to make a circle.
That'd be a lot of work, but maybe if I can get my friends in on it. They don't like when I insist that they do Minecraft levels with me, but maybe I can get them to do it.
I do hate Minecraft.
Now that I pondered on that for a bit, let's go back to the Octopus stage.
Okay, back to Octopus. Back to the sea.
I've got a score to settle.
We didn't even see the Octopus. We died to his lackeys. We died to his flunkies.
Oh, I hate that. All right. So wind can blow away water and make hurricanes, which might be better or worse for us. I can't tell for sure. Let's just see how well it does against enemies.
So you want me to use
once we get back to the big guy, the one that killed us, the wind guy.
All right.
Let's use wind against wind.
Okay. Yeah, we'll
Mr. Suction Man. He wasn't using wind, he was using suction.
We'll blow his suck and we'll suck his blow. I see.
Yeah.
Surely. There's no problem with that. You know what? I'm going to executive decision, something I feel like I would do. We have a cool traversal mechanic that we have not been abusing.
Yeah, let's see if it skates across the water.
Woo!
Okay. Oh, it doesn't go across the top of the water.
It don't, but what is... Ah! Oh, jeez. I didn't think about how it could possibly take me to an instant death spot. Because I'm pretty sure those spikes will instantly kill if I hit them directly.
If there was large amounts of flat terrain, I would love that ice power, but there's not.
Yeah, it really does feel like it's a tool perhaps designed for very specific situations. And not...
As an average child playing this for the first time, I don't like anything that doesn't give me extra firepower.
I'm kind of with you on that.
So we'll just not worry about any of the chill penguin or any of the cool chameleon powers, because that takes a lot of thought.
Because they're not giving us extra power. They're like defensive or a tool, not power.
All right, use wind against this guy. He beat us before.
Okay.
So
okay. Oh yes. Yeah. Okay. Blow him away. I mean, that did kill like his little it seems like it's hitting.
It looks like it's hitting him like 3 or 4 times, and I appreciate that as someone who likes to hit things.
Multi-hit attacks seem pretty good. Okay, and that blue thing is how we fill our energy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're picking those up as soon as we can.
I forgot that this part is kind of tricksy with how the spike pits right there are just kind of instant death if he sucks you into it. Oh, but he did.
Hey, we did it on the second try, which seems about the normal amount.
That seems pretty normal. Would a normal person sit and think about, whoa, what's this?
What happened? I wasn't paying enough attention. But hey, something happened. And it worked.
So we were discussing, I was wondering if a normal person would sit and go, this looks like a weirdly bespoke thing on the ground. Will it do anything if I sit and wait? And then lo and behold, it creates these little tornadoes that we can ride up. We were in the middle of the
conversation, so it's fine if that happens.
Yeah. So now we know that there's perhaps little things that send tornadoes straight up, like this.
Oh, that's the same thing. Let's do that.
And I would investigate and be like, does this lead to something?
Hit that wall, hit the wall, hit the wall. Shoot it, shoot it.
Shoot the wall.
Shoot like, no, the solid pink wall. No? Okay. Can you get over it like the Mario pipe skips?
I tried to go on top and nothing happened.
Nothing
Perhaps there's something on the other side I would maybe
there's got to be something that happens. Okay. What if we jump really high against the wall and use that as a launch to jump to the right? How about that?
I see what you're saying. So come over here and use this for height to get like an extra far jump.
Yeah.
Right now I'm at the top and it's not letting me go any further, so I'm going to
now jump to the right.
Jump to the right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's a boat there, and there's another one of these. We could get up here.
Right, yeah, get there. Shoot those.
The boat is taking damage. Do we kill the boat?
Of course.
It's spawning enemies.
Yeah, kill it. The boat is half submerged in water. Do not use fire against it.
Oh, you're right.
What are you doing?
It worked.
That was a risky gamble, Grant. I'm not gonna stand for that kind of thing.
Okay. I guess I understand. Kid me kicked in, where I was like a stationary enemy, this fast attacking thing I can hold.
That is not a kid. That is a strategy of an adult man, and you need
it's a grown man plan. Okay, this guy.
That thing is scary. I don't like that. Run away from him.
Okay. Well, this is as far as we can run. We're trapped in its room.
Just do your best to shoot him. Panic and do not think of any strategy.
Bullets get reflected when I hit certain parts, but other parts.
Sometimes just do your best. Hit the head. Yeah, just hit him in the head. Yeah.
His tail.
And keep hitting the tail. Wait, you can jump on him? I didn't know that. That seems like an advanced strategy. I would never have figured that out.
Oh, jeez.
Careful the tail. Oh, that's fine. It's a trade-off for how I would have never figured out that you could ride him.
Now we're tied. Oh, geez, so we got to do this whole part again? I didn't realize it would knock us this far back. I mean, not that I died on purpose or anything, but...
Yeah, of course.
Can we be behind him and just kill him? Oh, we're taking damage back here. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
No, keep shooting. If you shoot him fast enough...
Yeah, we'll get him eventually.
Yeah. Okay, drop power-ups. That's good. That's good.
Okay. We know that one leads to nothing.
Okay, so when we go back to fight that serpent thing, which we are going to fight and win against,
let's
use the chameleon power. It seems like that would be
chameleon power on him? Okay. Well, we're going to have to blow up this boat again.
Oh, yeah, we need to do that.
I thought that was going to be cool and blast it, but...
Seems to be working pretty good. Yeah, keep shooting. Oh, nope, good.
He keeps grabbing me. He keeps sending little grabby fellas.
We'll shoot those guys before they kill you. Okay. See, okay, that's good. We're doing good.
The boat is sinking. The ship has sailed, and then it stopped sailing. It sailed to the bottom, where it died.
All right, now this is going really good.
Real quick, experiment time. We're at like half health. Do we want to see if our sub tanks do anything?
The sub T's? Yeah, let's check it out. Let's see if it does things.
Yeah, sub T. I clicked on it and my health refilled.
Hey, all right. So those heal health. They don't boost our power back.
They do not give us weapon powers.
All right, that's good to know. Switch to Chameleon. See if the angle hits better in that way.
Yeah.
No, that's worse. I don't like that. Go back to regular Buster. Yeah, that works better. You can just keep shooting from there.
kid me would have had a turbo controller and would have been just holding a button, but I'm a grown man and will mash.
I couldn't afford turbo controllers, and you're gonna go with the Ben experience.
Okay.
The child Ben experience.
We've defeated the foul beast. And what do we get?
We've done it. We can move on now. I don't know what that heart does. Does that make our overall health bigger?
Yes, it made our maximum health bigger. And this is a dead end. So this was just a fight for that heart.
Well, you didn't try shooting the wall, did you?
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Grant, you need to try these things. Where's your... Okay, then there. Okay, you can go back now.
Okay. Wait. I'm going to go back in style.
Ooh, yeah, I do like the look of the ice. So, like, whenever you're just traveling, whenever you're just walking around... Always be the ice whenever you're just walking.
Didn't think that would happen. I'm going to assume we are keeping the. Well, actually, you know what? I don't know. Do we go back down there and fight that guy to make sure we have the heart, or do you think our health looks like
it looks
it's already
pretty big? I don't want to fight him again. He's annoying.
Yeah, you've realized that leads to just some silly dead end anyway. What's the point? I mean, I guess we found out that we do kill this guy on the other side.
Yep, we can beat this guy pretty easy, apparently, so let's just keep doing that the way we worked. See, I don't like that it hurts us, though. We should... which one's better? No, I don't like that it hurts us. So from now on, if we ever fight him again, don't do that.
Okay.
I
also kind of don't really like that.
Turns out it's kind of painful.
Okay, well...
we don't need to fight that boat.
We don't need to fight that boat. We can just ignore him.
Yeah. Wait. There's another turbine there.
Let's see if this goes somewhere.
Towards the right. Anything there? Nope. Okay.
Could I have gotten a better jump?
No, I don't. No.
You don't think so?
No. We're good.
Then we will simply move along.
There's lots of broken stuff here. I think there's a big, powerful guy coming up.
Well,
no, it's another one of these things.
It's another one of these things. It seems we will have to fight this enemy no matter what.
We know how to fight them. We're doing good.
This one has like a surprise coming out of the ground.
Good jobbing. Happy Mega Month Day to me. Also, thanks for being awesome, Grant and Ben.
Thank you.
And Crazy Legs for 14 months of doing a good job.
Yowza! Crazy Legs, thank you.
Streaming Retro Classic out of curiosity will manga review podcast ever return. When we have time, generally.
Yeah, everyone's kind of been like at some of the busiest points of their lives.
That always required pre-prep, and pre-prep is not something that me nor Kieran have time for.
Yeah.
Because Kieran's working on the card game, and I am working on like 2.5 jobs worth of editing. So it's just, if
you'd like a kind of a quick and dirty, I have been keeping up with Kagurabachi, and I really like it.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh nice.
It's been the one weekly. I mean, I guess technically One Piece, but honestly, I kind of dip in and out of One Piece and let it build up. I am a bad fan.
That.
I'm a bad fan and look at synopses and go, that's cool, now I know what happened in the chapter, and then I will read it when there's like a good 4 or 5 in a row, so I can just kind of see them all at once and get a refresher.
I don't like the
I don't like it either. Like I was afraid this would happen when Tyler introduced me to people putting out just chapter synopses, and
so you're saying you can be swayed back to the side of good if I convince you to not read the spoilers.
Not so much that, it's more I am now just knowingly a criminal. I agree with you on principle that what I'm doing is not the way to enjoy it.
So when this lifestyle tragically murders your wife and you're like, I wish I could have been a better man, then at that point you can be like, okay, maybe I should go back to the side of good.
It's one of those things where it's I know I'm wrong, but my
you need some tragic event to shift you back.
Yes,
into the side of good. I get
okay,
you.
we're here in the big fight. What are we?
Okay,
what are we thinking?
We are going back to Chameleon Man.
Chameleon Man. Okay.
See Sting. Let's get him.
Yeah. Well, it stopped his missiles.
Right. Hey, that's good. All right, it's doing. This is pretty crazy stuff. I'm not looking at the health yet.
Yeah, we gotta watch his moves and see what he's
got a lot
doing.
going on. All right. Lots of dodging.
It's funny because a lot of these enemies I don't even remember like how you would fight them without their weakness.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
We need that.
Because I'm like, I don't remember this guy's like actual move set. Normally when you hit them with their weakness, they get stunned.
Okay, so we just learned that... okay, I just looked at the health bar for the first time now that I've gotten a bit more used to his moves. And I'm learning we're not doing too much to him.
Not doing a crazy amount of damage, no, I wouldn't say.
Let's switch real quick. Can you pause to switch? Or
Sure.
how's that work?
Yeah.
Okay. Fire, not going to work, obviously.
Yeah, fire, we're underwater for this whole fight, so I'm going to assume fire is just out.
What the hell's escape V?
Well, we cannot
escape
use...
monster?
It actually gives me a sound when I try to select it. It's going, no.
We'll need to try that later, but in some other circumstance then to see what that does. So our other power available to us are wind and ice. I don't remember ice doing much to any of the bad guys, but they didn't have health bars. Let's try ice real quick. I like ice.
Ice seems nice.
He looks cooler that way. Oh.
Okay. We did hit him on his way back up.
Right. See, I still like that it bounces back against walls. It's doing it's really cool.
That is like just a nice utility for when I overshoot him a little bit.
I don't know if it's doing more damage. I can't tell at this point, but let's just keep shooting him.
I think it is, but we can keep shooting him with it.
Yeah, it's doing good enough.
It's not working. And he's invincible while he's in his little wind
Yeah,
tunnel.
I like that. Oh, he's invincible. Okay. I'm not sure if I would have picked up on that. So try shooting him a couple more times just to be sure. And when he's in the wind turbine. Okay, yeah, that doesn't seem to be doing much. But just in case, we're
getting pretty low on health. Would you energy tank here, seeing his health so low?
No, we need to be at like 2 or 3 pips for that to be warranted.
Okay.
Okay, 3 pips. We can heal.
Okay. Oh, I thought you meant he needed
to
be at 2 or 3 pips. I was like, wow, you would hold off giving yourself a whole energy bar?
Okay, but honestly, I don't like that we don't have any super potions left, so we might need to save those for the final boss at some point.
Okay.
So we might not ever use those again until the final boss.
Well, when we received... Okay, so I don't know if you were paying attention. We picked up these 2 sub-Ts in levels, and we were filling them up, so... we haven't maybe revealed what was filling them up, but they were empty earlier. And
we'll check on that later, but for now, I'm scared to use them, so we won't ever use them again until I figure that out.
Okay.
All right.
We're like almost out of ice.
Would
you stick to it and use your last?
Let's try wind. We haven't tried wind yet.
We have not tried wind yet, even though he seems to ride the wind. Maybe we can interrupt it. Well, I think that was just a convenient timing. Yeah,
let's try it again.
Still seems invincible.
He's in this tornado. Okay. All right. I mean, it's hitting for what, like one damage each time, but we might as well.
But I was gonna say he's practically dead here, so we might as well.
Yay! Okay.
All right, we defeated the octopus. That's another split, baby.
Yeah, we didn't know what his weakness is, but I'm not even sure that those are a thing. I think Kevin's lying to me.
Yeah,
again.
Maybe there are no weaknesses in this
He's
game.
in the 4th grade and I'm in the 3rd, which means he has authority over me, but I still think that he's full of shit.
Well, hey, we get homing tornado. You know, a normal person would have probably at least watched these once,
Ooh.
so I keep skipping them.
I'm liking that.
So we get little rockets now, little homing rockets.
Homing too, so that means it'll seek down our enemies and kill them. I think that's the strongest. That's like
between an armored armadillo, a sparked mandrill, or a boomer Kuwanger. What do you think a homing missile would be most effective against? If you had to guess,
do you want to try out the homing missile? But
do you want their specs? Would that give you any more extra info? Okay. So we got the armored armadillo. He's 6'3", He weighs 510 pounds. His attacks are rolling shield and guarding.
Okay, shield seems like it's gonna. We need a non-conventional attack to get through that.
Okay.
And I can't think of anything. Like maybe our ice, since that bounces backwards. But let's move on to somewhere else.
Spark Mandrill is 10 foot. Oh, he's 646 pounds. He's got electric spark and a dash punch.
Okay.
Dash movement might be good for a homing missile.
Boomer
Kuwanger stands at 7.9 feet. Weighs 206 pounds. He's got the boomerang cutter and the deadlift.
He's so scary. I don't want to deal with him.
He sounds spooky. You want to hold off on him? Too scary?
Spark Mandrill's kind of scary, but I think we've got a rocket launcher at this point. I think we can fight
You
him.
think you can handle the Spark
Armadillo
Mandrill?
seems like he'd defend too much against rockets.
Okay, he does. He is the armored armadillo, so perhaps his armor would deflect the rockets.
Yeah. We've got our homing torpedoes or tornadoes or whatever, so we can do it.
This was the game that introduced me to the word mandrill, and I thought they were just like
He's a man who absorbed the powers of a drill.
Well, I had played enough Mega Man games before this to know that earlier Mega Man games, they were always Heat Man and Ice Man and Cut Man, and this was the first one.
Mandrill.
Yeah, and this was the first one that they started using animals, but I did not piece together that a mandrill was an animal, and I was like, they just couldn't come up with an animal for this guy, so they called him Mandrill for some reason. And then I learned much later that a mandrill is a kind of like baboon.
Yeah.
This appears to be
right, a mark.
dead end.
Kevin's just a spoiled little dick who thinks he's a master manipulator. God, next time I see him on the playground, I'm gonna let him know that.
There's an energy T over there, and I don't know how to get to it.
What? Wait, okay, hold on. We need to figure that out. Why does it keep getting dark? I don't like that.
Yeah, this level seems to be having power problems.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. How do we get there? All right, let's switch to the rocket. See if we can blow through the wall. Why didn't it work? Man, that's,
I like you're
sucks.
immediately mad that the first solution isn't. Why didn't that work?
well, it's because it makes the most sense.
I
Yeah,
guess
just
that's
shoot through all of your powers to see if it works, but it doesn't seem like it. If rockets can't do it, what can? You know. Yeah. Try the ice barrel or the ice.
Our ice car.
Our ice car. Yeah, do that. See if you can like blast through.
Ride it on in. Nope.
No. Okay. Damn.
Could we make?
Man.
Well, I guess I don't want to give you suggestions. Ben, how does this work if I'm knowingly giving you wrong suggestions?
Okay, well, Chameleon, what if we went invisible and walked through the wall?
Aha! All right, that was something I was thinking of suggesting, knowing that it wouldn't work.
Well, no, the ceiling is actually thinner.
Oh,
so
okay.
Go to that.
maybe our Chameleon tech will give us. It ran out right when I walked.
Yeah,
up
you
here,
need
so
to.
maybe let's reapply.
No, still.
No, not it.
All right, what other powers do we have? Go to the pause menu.
Got our homing T. Our homing. Wait,
we haven't
homing
seen what
T?
the powered up version of that does. Maybe. That
Oh,
can
you're
work
right.
as well.
Okay, so we got a regular. Hey, and it went up there to that guy.
Oh, okay. Let's kill him real quick.
There we go.
Oh, that's cool.
We do like a cool spread shot with it.
Okay, so we got the spread shot. Let's see if that blows through the wall.
No.
No, homing tornado doesn't work. Okay. What other powers do
Wait,
you have?
did you
again?
say a homing tornado?
What? No, like that's what you call the missiles that shoot at things, right?
No, torpedo?
Oh.
You said tornado. But here's another
No,
thought. We have this powered up and it shoots like a big tornado around us. What if this brings the energy tank up? Nope.
That sounds pretty stupid.
Yeah, well, turns out it was.
Wait, did you try it? Did you? I didn't see. If you
Oh,
tried
did you
it.
not even see it? I wonder if the frame
No.
rate just.
I think the frame rate.
Because it's like a
flashes
blinking
in and out,
tornado right there. and
Yeah, I
just-
don't see it.
Oh, really? Wow. Huh.
Yeah, I assume if you catch it at the right frame, it'll show me every frame of it. But yeah.
Interesting.
I can't think of any way to get to it. We're just gonna have to give up on that.
All right, we will give up on it for
and
now.
tell Kevin in the playground tomorrow that this is bad.
And he'll be like, haha, you couldn't figure out how to get the energy T and Spark Mandrills.
you
level?
entered a cheat code, Kevin. You don't know.
Yeah, I also read the manual and I know the T stands for tank. It's an E-tank.
What? No, it stands for like it's like a T-shirt. It's an energy T.
I love drinking my energy tea.
Yeah.
That's what I call coffee.
That's good. Well, some teas have caffeine, don't they?
Yeah.
I never drink teas.
I feel like tea definitely has caffeine in it.
Yeah, so don't call it coffee. It's a tea. Yeah, granted,
All right,
sounds like next time you'll need to
executive
swing at a higher
decision.
frame
I
rate.
definitely died there on my first try.
Yeah, it's too dark. We're not going to be able to tell.
And that might have been a death to a continue, but it's okay.
Man. We are like, if it looks like we're halfway through the game and only an hour and 21. So
I'm telling you, those Sigma stages are all going to take a lot
We're
longer.
going to have a hard time with
those Sigma stages are like triple the length of a regular level, so we're going to
don't worry too much about that.
Yeah, I don't feel like we're making as good a time as it may look. But also, I've never been a normal person playing this. So.
Yeah, you've always been a god gamer. I get it.
Like it's going to be a thing where there's going to be a lot of stuff in the later levels where I'm like, I know how to make this a lot easier, and I still think these levels are long. And if we're going to play like I've got to play like I don't know those tricks.
Yep. And for chat, anyone who's not fully caught up,
if you just got here,
I am the mind of a 10-year-old gamer trying to figure out.
And this 10-year-old's taking a drink every time I die, which I just did.
I actually finished my bottles.
Oh, okay.
They're about as good as we can get.
All right,
with,
okay. So he's as inebriated as he will be.
I am actively choosing like the first thought that comes to mind.
Yes, yeah. I want you to be playing purely on instinct because I do have my like muscle memory of like knowing how to avoid enemy attacks.
It's specifically a childlike instinct. I am like this is kind of like it's not an acting exercise, but I'm reconnecting with my inner child.
There you go.
Tonight.
Yeah. Very method of you.
If I act a little stupid, it might be a little bit because of the rum. It might be a little bit because I am providing a good experience so that we can correctly play this challenge of playing the game at normal speed.
Yeah, we're still trying to kind of figure out what we mean by by our normal speed runs.
This is something that theologians will debate for years to come.
It's true. They'll look back at the early writings.
So this is the boss? We already at the boss?
This is like a middle boss. This doesn't look like a main.
I don't know that. This sounds like a boss. So do we have any electric powers yet? No, this is if there's going to be an electric power, we're going to get it here. But he is a grass guy. Grass? I don't see
or he is a water guy, and we do have Chameleon.
He looks like he's in a slime. No, I think we should blow away his slime.
Okay, I like that.
That's my first instinct.
Hi-ya! I mean,
Okay.
He was like blinking and making a bunch of noise.
He doesn't have a health bar though. I don't like that. Oh wow. Okay.
I think it worked. Whatever we did was right.
All right. Sounds like we need to use wind against the Mandrill guy once we get to him.
Okay, so he'll have a windy day. We're gonna blow him away.
It worked good against the bubble guy, so why not? All right.
His bubble needs wind.
And
the childlike innocence is hitting him hard.
All right.
Yes.
You're really good at this. How can you move? Like, how do you move around so confidently when you can't see? I might just like when I'm scared, I might just like stay in one place until the lights come back on.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that for the whole level, but I can try.
Well, just like when you're in scary situations.
Okay. Yes. You know? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. When things are okay. Would you see this and view it as a platforming challenge, getting up there somehow?
You need to jump to that somehow.
Okay.
So just use your jumping ability. I'm sure you can do it.
All right.
If you just get hit the right exact angle. You can definitely jump far enough.
Oh! I touched it.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Let's keep doing that.
Oh!
Yeah, okay.
All right, okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I usually have a power that I use to get that. I didn't think that was going to work.
That's impossible.
Wait for the lights to come back on. Oh, they came up right as I'm going down.
Well, don't move too far forward because there might be like a pit, you know? So,
I wonder if it looks darker for you, because I can still see like an outline of the floor when it gets dark.
Really? Yeah. I don't think I see that. Yeah, so we're assuming we're on a bad CRT.
Okay, so. If we're using your old CRT that you're watching this stream through, then I can't trust it.
Yeah, I don't want there to be any pits that I fall into, so just like be really careful. You need to stop moving right now, dude. All right.
You need to cut this shit out, man.
Be careful.
You are moving at dangerous times. Okay, I can see this guy moving, so I know
justified.
I know the floor is there because that man is walking on it. Okay, now it's dark again. Okay.
Oh, YouTube stream is also apparently it can't see the floor, so
Wait, YouTube stream can't see the floor? I thought I saw someone say they could see it. So wait, does Twitch have a better view than YouTube?
Really? Okay, that's interesting.
All right, the lights seem to be back on, and we're at the boss door.
All right.
The time has come.
Wind power activate.
Wind power activate. Okay, I was gonna say I couldn't remember what we were saying was his weakness.
Twitch proves superior again.
Yeah, once again.
Okay, well, now we're getting someone from YouTube saying they can see it. Maybe it's just like individual.
Maybe you misread. Maybe someone said they can
brightness.
see it, and you said can.
I feel like I'm a really good reader, Grant, and you shouldn't underestimate me.
Maybe you are, but innocent child Ben might not be.
You're right. Okay, yeah, I can't spell any words longer than 3 syllables at this point. So, how's the wind doing? Are you
I don't know if
doing
the wind
good?
is really doing great, but I mean, I might have too much.
There's a lot of he's throwing a lot of attacks at you, and you may not be hitting him dead on. So let's keep trying for just a sec.
Yeah, I like totally missed him there.
All right. I mean, we're really low on health, but how many? Pause for a second and see how many super potions we have. Yeah, we don't have enough. We need to save up.
Okay, so don't use the potion.
Okay, let's. Okay, well, we just got our missiles, so let's try shooting.
Try some missiles. Shoot missiles at them.
Yeah, make sure to charge them up so we shoot as many as possible.
All right, we'll have to test that out in the next life.
Yep, you should have done better.
In another life, brother.
It spawns us right outside the boss room? That's nice. Okay. Yeah, so always charge up the missiles. We want as many as possible.
Okay. We will have our supercharged missiles ready. Also, this run is almost already flawed because I did not jump through that boss door.
Oh, yeah, that's a bit of an issue, but you know what?
Yeah.
As a child, I can still forgive mistakes.
We forgive mistakes in children, not adults.
Man, that is not doing as much as I wanted to.
It looks cool, but it's really not.
It does look cool. I mean, it's doing like 3 damage, which is better, but it's fully charged. That's not.
Yeah, it feels like it should be doing more at a full charge, right? We're also using a lot of our ammo. Like, I feel like a good rule of thumb is if you feel like your ammo is going down faster.
I'm not
than
paying
health.
attention to that. I don't care.
Okay. Good call. Good call. Good call. Sorry, my mistake.
All right. Okay, we ran out. Let's pause for a second and go over our options again. So we tried wind. We tried rockets. Boomerang hasn't been good against anything yet, so I kind of want to try that. Sorry, that's not boomerang. Wasn't it boomerang?
Boomer Kuwanger is an enemy we can fight.
Oh, you're right. No, okay, never mind. Yeah, go with the C Sting.
Okay.
I got my
C
enemies
Sting
mixed up.
run.
How'd that do?
Not the best. Not the best.
It was hard to tell because he was moving so fast.
Dang, we're gonna have to play that whole level again. Are you still secure in your choice of Spark Mandrill? I feel like we're hurting him pretty, or like
we already know most of the level. We're good there.
Okay. Yeah, we've gotten through a majority of the level. There is that energy tank that we don't know how to get to.
You're right. Okay, we'll try that a little bit more because Kevin's really being an ass about that, and I want to prove him wrong.
Okay, I feel like we've exhausted all of our options for that, but we can definitely try again.
No, I don't think we might have missed something. Let's try it again.
Okay, all right, I'll head that way then. So that was down.
So we know the level better, so we don't need to pause too much in the dark. But if we don't like towards the later end of the level, I don't remember exactly what happens, so be careful in the later end.
I'll be a little bit more.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah. So we have it there.
Go to the pause menu.
Here.
All right. Did we try? I don't know if we tried like fire. Maybe we can melt the wall. That'd be weird, but let's try it.
Yeah, it's kind of like green blue. Maybe it's made of ice. Seems to have no effect.
You charging it up?
We'll charge it up and then fire.
Boom.
Nope.
No. Okay. Pause again. Let's see. Well, let's try the escape thing. We tried that in a boss room, but does it work in the overall level? What does it do? Oh my god. We tried the homing missiles. We tried, I think, everything else, right?
I think so. Yeah, because we tried being invisible. We tried.
Let's get another power and come back later. So,
okay. So
we'll just go through the level.
You did say you want to run around as the ice power because you like how it looks, right?
Yeah. So when you're shooting things, go back to normal. But if you're just going for a long distance without shooting anything,
gotcha.
Then
so don't use the ice ammo, but you just like the ice look. All right, that's good because it's the first one I switched to if I use the button shortcut. So.
See, there you go. Okay.
I can pretty easily switch back and forth between the two on the move.
Yeah, this is great.
Okay, we're getting back to dark zone.
Okay, yeah, this part's a bit tricky and I'm scared, so don't move in the dark.
Ben, I fear you might not be a normal game. But I'm not normal in the other direction, so it works out.
Yeah, we need to balance each other out at this point. Guys, don't mean to steal your viewers, but there's a better streamer doing the same thing over at Mastery W.
Don't go over there! Don't go over there! He's a liar and a cheater.
It.
I hear he doxes everyone who views his streams.
He has access to all of your IPs. All right, the wind seemed to work.
Yeah,
so
wind was working with this guy, which it does seem like it rips up the little bubbles that he throws when we hit him. So that's a good sign.
I don't care about those. I'm mostly just concerned about hitting him.
Well, okay. That does kill him really fast.
That's doing really good.
Yeah, honestly.
Why doesn't that work against Spark Mandrill? I don't like that.
It is unfortunate. Spark Mandrill really doesn't seem to care about the wind.
Man.
Which is crazy, because I feel like if there's one thing that's like the #1 thing that cuts power across America, it's wind. I feel like wind definitely blows up a lot of...
should we think about it from that angle? Like, what's good, what's bad for the power grid? Why are you moving so much in the dark? That's good.
Sorry, I was jumping when it turned dark and I couldn't stop. And I need to avoid these attacks. I can understand that.
It's fine that you avoid it, but you keep progressing in the dark, and that's what scares me. Like, you're gonna run into a pit. I know.
It's just funny to me because since I can see the ground, I'm like, I've got nothing to fear. I see it right there. But I
can't.
I have to imagine that I am innocent Ben on his CRT that doesn't have this high definition color variety.
See, you're doing good now. Okay, I appreciate it.
I almost ruined it right when you complimented. Okay.
We could try giving me the controls, chat, but I don't think that. I think that goes against the spirit of it. This is a challenge. It'd be easy for me to hit it at a normal
rate. You play it normal your first time by being normal, by it being your first time.
Exactly.
The challenge is, can I pretend to be normal? Can I pretend to be as normal as Ben would be on a first playthrough?
We've already proven that Grant has a lot of difficulty following my expert advice.
And we've also proven that I'm really bad at being normal.
Ooh. Yeah.
These guys are jerks. Okay, lights are back on.
All right. Yeah, we made it to the boss. Okay.
Okay.
So what powers have we tried again? I'm trying to remember. Don't remind me. I'll just think of it.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead.
We tried the homing missiles. We tried Chameleon, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We tried wind. So we've got ice and fire left.
Yeah, what do you think electricity is more afraid of between the two?
Well, okay. If I had a fire in my neighborhood, that would take down the power lines a lot quicker than an ice storm, I think.
I might disagree with you, but I'm willing to try your logic. For the heck of it.
I feel like fire. I mean, ice does take down. I guess I just never had a fire.
I've lost power multiple times to ice storms. Is all I'm going to say. But,
yes, but
if my house was on fire, it would probably lose power also.
See, that's what I thought. Is that doing anything?
Does not seem like it's really doing much.
Well, I couldn't pay attention well enough since he was fighting. So hold on. No, that's not doing enough. Okay. Let's try ice then.
Ice it up. All right. Oh! It freezes him!
Oh, keep using that. That's cool. Is that free? That doesn't freeze everyone. Why does it freeze him? That's stupid.
Perhaps because we have finally found an actual weakness for an enemy.
No.
Because it was freezing him and doing a lot of damage on every hit. And that's another split, baby.
Wow. We've done it. Look at that.
Moving on up. You know what? It's a normal playthrough. We're going to let the game demo the power we just got.
Yeah, I want to see what it does.
Electric Spark.
Electric Spark. Oh, yellow's pretty good too. I like that.
Purple balls.
I like the purple balls. All right.
All right. So we've gained.
Move on.
Okay. Please go on.
My mom is calling me to just like clean up a mess I left in the middle of the kitchen, and I also need to use the bathroom.
Okay.
So you talk to Chad for a second while I go pee and
I'll
figure out how to get my mom to stop yelling at me.
Yeah, you have to go to the bathroom and clean up a mess. Oof, that sounds like you're gonna start a mess by cleaning it.
I'll figure it out. Don't worry. I'll get around it. I'll blame my brother or something.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good play.
Yeah. So you talk to Chad for a bit. Keep the timer running, obviously.
All right, chat. How normal do I seem? Does Ben seem more normal than me? Mom arguments done quick. Yeah, can you speed run a confrontation with your mother? Truly, that is the question. Grant must have activated Game Shark. No way that was legit. No way, man. Dude, I heard on the schoolyard, if you use Chill Penguin's power against Spark Mandrill, you freeze him. I know it's crazy. Hardest boss in the game, Spark Mandrill, defeated by Frost. Ben's choices make sense for a first timer. Yeah, I feel bad that I kind of kicked things off by doing things in my perceived order from playing this for years. But I like the idea of Ben picks what robot master we face. Maybe this is how we do it. Maybe it's like, I mean, I guess at that point maybe we should just have Ben playing, but at the same time, I kind of like the idea of like, I have the skill, because he already kind of confessed that he did not like 2D side-scroller and action games because he was just never good at them. But maybe I can be the one providing the muscle memory and the gameplay skill, while it's up to him to chart the path. I would say your constant reference to normal and what is normal is pretty normal. That's fair. Platforming and shooting is a hard thing for a beginner. True. Navigator to your pilot. Yeah, okay. So, this is like another form of cooperation here. We're just doing a co-op run of Mega Man X. Where's the line between common sense and game sense? That is, I feel like going to be debated by philosophers forever. I don't know if there is a true answer. If one could ever truly have uncommon game sense. Yes, Lax the assist. Kieran has been very busy in the card game mines. He has a lot of progress that he has made in recent days. Check out Shatterbond on Twitter for some more regular updates, I think. What's my opinion on Maverick Hunter X? Was that the PSP remake of this, I think? I think I played it once, so I don't really have a ton of opinions. But I think you get to play as Vile, as like a post-game thing, which I don't think I really ever did. Also, shit, I just realized the time is still running while Ben's out there. Uh-oh.
No, that's how an average player would handle it.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you know what? Good point. Yeah, it all counts.
So how's the chat doing? My mom said, I asked my mom to make us some Tang, but she refused to. She said I've had too much sugar. Yeah, I've been drinking all this rum, and she's not very appreciative of that.
She's like, hey, for a 10-year-old, you're drinking way too much rum.
10-year-old boy should not be drinking this much rum.
Yeah, you can have some, but not this much.
As long as it's in the house.
All right. Well, to get back to the run, would you rather fight an armored armadillo or a boomered Kuwanger?
Okay, hold on.
Do you need the specs again?
Yeah, let's go through the specs again, just in case.
Okay.
I'm a strategist.
Yeah, exactly. He needs all the info. Armored armadillo,
Okay.
6.36 feet, 510 pounds, rolling shield, and guarding. I don't know if his attacks are rolling and shield guarding or rolling shield and
No, it's
guarding.
rolling shield and guarding.
Or if it's just rolling shield guarding and it's all one attack.
No, it's rolling and then shield guarding.
Okay.
That makes most sense to my gamer brain.
Okay.
Personally.
So do we want to fight rolling and shield guarding, or do we want to fight Boomer Kuwanger, who
So if
has...
you hear this new cartoon where they capture these animals, I think it's called Pocket Man, and the little electric mouse guy, he whenever the bad guys get into a big robot to fight them, he shocks
He
them,
shocks
right?
them and it defeats them. So you're saying electric versus a big robot
these
man?
defense heavy robots like the armadillo.
Oh,
I think it'd be
okay.
really good.
All right. So electric unarmored armadillo. Is that
Mickey Mouse? I think that's it, right? It's some,
yeah, Mickey
like some
Mouse. He's
variant
my
of
favorite
that.
pocket man.
Yeah. So let's fight him, and the electric will go through his barriers because that's how electricity works.
I like this logic. I'm down with this. Let's roll with it. Get it? Because he's an armadillo.
Yeah, you're getting it. Okay.
With his rubbery rolls.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know what a Boomer Kuwanger is, so he could be made of rubber for all I know.
Now, okay, so are we? I guess you're 10 years old in this scenario, right?
Yeah.
You've decided your normal time to play this would have been 10. So when you were 10, did you have access to Google? Do you remember?
I don't remember much of my childhood, honestly.
Oh, okay.
I'm a very forward-thinking type of individual, so let's just go with my instinct of what I may or may not have known.
Okay.
Why do you ask, though?
Because I was going to say, do you want to look up what a Kuwanger is? Like, would young?
Oh,
you have
absolutely
had...
not. I wouldn't even bother trying. It's too big of a word for me.
Fair enough.
But okay, yeah, Google didn't exist when I was 10. Maybe, I don't know. You don't know how old I am. Quit assuming things. But Ask Jeeves definitely was. So maybe I'll go to Ask Jeeves real quick. Hold on. Yeah, can you like pause the game real quick while I look this up?
Please.
Don't. All right. So askjeeves.com. Oh, I typed ./com. It's not getting that very good. Okay.
I'm not going to progress. I'm just going to move back and forth, just so
No,
I
that's
don't
good.
have to
That's good. Just
sit on a menu.
Yeah, you've got that childlike energy about you. Askjeeves.com. Okay. Okay, it's just got a nice convenient search bar. So let's see.
Yeah.
Hi Jeeves.
Yeah, thank you. Please address Jeeves if you're going to ask him something.
Search results. Hi Translate app review. Pros, cons, and everything each. That
translating app. What?
I don't know what that means. Okay. Comprehensive guide to shopping at JP Hi-Fi.
This does not sound like Mega Man X information.
The ultimate guide to using Hi Translate. I think it's prioritizing Hi for some reason.
Oh yeah, you opened
with Hi Jeeves. Local Hi Mace distributors. What the? I don't. Okay, Jeeves clearly isn't getting it. He must be drinking a lot of rum or something like that to generate wood. So let's just go with what is a Boomer Kuwanger. Let's keep it simple for him since he's not keeping up.
Well, it might pull up Boomer Kuwanger. Like that's just his name. Like
related searches. Boomers near me. Boomers in the workplace.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Yeah, hold on. How many boomers are near you?
Yeah, I'm looking for boomers near me. I wanna get some of that.
Hey,
life-changing invention boomers are sorry they didn't have. No.
All
it
right.
really does prioritize the first word available.
So then just then ask Jeeves Kuwanger ? And see if he's got an answer.
Well, I don't know if Kuwanger is Boomer Kuwanger one term, so I'm just gonna type Boomer Kuwanger. Give me answers.
I'm afraid that's gonna give you the Mega Man boss and then tell you its weakness.
It's not even giving me that. It's just giving life-changing inventions boomers are sorry they didn't have. Okay, just Kuwanger then. Let's see how you do with that.
Yeah, do you know what a Kuwanger is?
The benefits of using SD card is internal storage.
What? Jeeves doesn't know shit. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, man. A Kuwanger is a beetle. It's a bug.
Okay, hold on.
You've been scared of a bug.
I don't know that. Hold on. Yahoo.com. Yahoo will know. Should I go to Ask Yahoo and ask a question there? I think I should do that. Okay, let's go.
AOL keyword Kuwanger. Thank you, Repairman, man.
Okay, so let's try to log in real quick. Yeah, I don't need to verify any of that. That's fine. Sorry to hold you up, but this is really important.
No, it's okay. I haven't done anything while you've been doing this. I definitely did not pick up a secret while you were searching any of this. Nothing.
You
nothing
better
of the
not
sort.
have. I didn't want to miss any of that.
Nothing of the sort happened at all. And when we go in the pause menu and you see something amiss, just don't think about it. That happened at some point in the character select screen, not this.
Did they like get rid of that? Yahoo Answers is dead?
Okay, well here's the thing, Ben. How long would it take Kid You to go, you know what, I don't need to know what a Kuwanger is. And
I don't, but Kevin's being like really
yeah, Kevin's over here flicking his nose at you, going like, you don't know what a Kuwanger is. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I need to figure this out now. Okay, I searched Kuwanger on Yahoo and I got Boomer Kuwanger, and I don't want to look up spoilers. So
okay, thank you.
What the actual hell is a Kuwanger on r/Mega Man?
Okay, but was this asked back in 1990, whatever, when you were 10?
8 years ago seems like it's close enough to 1990, whatever.
Sure, okay. Yeah, does anyone answer?
I've heard he's a beetle. Certainly looks like it, but if he's a beetle, then why not Boomerang Beetle? It doesn't make sense to me. If a Kuwanger... See, I'm in... Okay, this guy, whoever he is, his username's deleted. He's on the same wavelength as me. Maybe it was me asking from the past.
Yeah. This is 10-year-old you. That was his old screen name, but I had to delete it.
The name is sort of a bastardized romanization of Kuwagata, the Japanese translation for the stag beetle. Wow, I'm pretty fluent in Japanese now because I read a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh cards in Japanese. So yeah, that sounds like he's a beetle and not nearly as scary as I thought he was.
Yeah.
This is a real learning experience for 10-year-old me. All right, you can continue with the level.
Okay.
Sorry to hold you up on that.
It's all right. I've just been shooting the same couple enemies and have not moved forward at all. It's
all right.
Okay.
Hey, you're doing really good at this for some reason.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty good at video games, if you haven't noticed. Some would say I'm better than normal.
Whoa.
Whee!
How do you do that? What?
I'm not controlling this, man. This is doing it on its own.
Right, okay. All right. I guess it's just the cart doing it. All right. Nothing to worry. Ah!
Okay, I can't relax too
How did you not die there? You must have been really above normal to be able to not die there.
A normal person would have probably died there, you're right. Oh, and it takes us all the way back to the beginning?
Man, that sucks, but you know, that's how a normal gamer.
But that's what 10-year-old me would say.
It sucks, but yep. Should we get into story time for Ben about how repressed I am when it comes to cursing?
Oh man, sure.
Because I would probably say stuff like "sucks butt," because I remember that just for some reason brought back a distinct memory of me saying crap for the first time and thinking like I was getting away with something. Even though I think it was my parents who encouraged me to say, "You're not saying enough bad words, Ben. We have done too well in keeping you from saying naughty things."
Our good-natured like, son, we need to
really,
stop this.
It's like, really, Ben, it's okay. You can say crap. You can say crap. We promise. It's fine. You're not a degenerate. You're not a bad person for saying crap. Everyone does it.
Trying to think.
Yeah, so
I learned curse words, some of them early, some of them later, but a lot of them I would learn by not knowing they were curse words and repeating them and then being told like,
I definitely did that a lot.
Because
I definitely did that. And I think feeling bad after doing that was a key.
Yeah, exactly. Like you felt very much remorse when you're like, oh, I said a bad word.
Yeah, because I actually got into reading Shonen Jump magazines at a really early age because we went to Borders and we found Yu-Gi-Oh comics and we saw
bad
those
influence on a young boy like you.
But the Yu-Gi-Oh comics, yeah, they were a lot more edgy than the card game arc because the like season 0 stuff was the manga that we saw. And Janochi or Joey was always calling people bastards at that time. And so I shouted that in the gym at one of my friends during like recess or something. And I just remembered like someone taking me aside and saying, that's a bad word. You shouldn't say that. And I felt so bad for it.
Damn. How dare you? Ben?
I just remember shouting, "Best!" in the middle of the gym now, and that's a core memory I have.
And that's just, and you'll remember that forever. You did that once.
I will never forget that till the day I die.
And it's trapped in you for all time. I can't believe you. I gasped earlier because we saw a heart container, but I couldn't get to it.
Oh, well, at least we died and we can figure that out again.
Okay, so the thing we saw was there's like one of those innocent Ben. I don't know how much you've been paying attention. There have been.
I have not. I've been in the middle of telling a story. So,
okay.
Well, so let's just go through it again and find it.
Oops. Well, okay. So the idea is that guy breaks our path to it. So we're either gonna have to kill him or get in front of him somehow.
Well, let's just try again and figure it out myself because I wasn't paying enough attention.
Okay.
And this is a learning experience.
Yeah, it's a learning experience. We need you to learn along with us because we are only 2 hours into what's supposed to be a 3.5 hour run.
We got time.
I don't know if you are underestimating the length of those last 4 levels, which is the part of this that I'm afraid of.
I'm only getting more and more skilled as we go along at picking up on
I don't know how I lived that. That was crazy.
Crazy. But you know what? Even a normal person can have
even normal people get miracles once in a while.
Have feats of gaming.
Like we're getting to a point now to where my brain, I'm starting to go like, I feel like I could go at this full bore, and I don't know if I'd be normal anymore. But we'll piece it together.
Yeah, we're doing fine.
But as you can see, this guy chews through the level.
Okay, so keep running away from him. He's scary.
Yeah. But this one automatically dies here, so we did recognize that from our last playthrough.
Okay, yes. I probably recognize that.
Yeah.
And Kevin told me there's a heart in this level, so...
Yes, Kevin told you there was a heart in this level later, and you saw that heart later on your first attempt, and you realized that creepy mole robot creature definitely...
It might be how to do it,
it tore up the path that you could have taken.
I'm not 100% certain at this point.
So we're going to have to get either in front of it, or we're going to have to get it to die.
Yeah.
What would be your answer to that problem?
I'm not there yet. I cannot tell what I will do.
Okay.
I do not have a forethought at this point. I cannot imagine different scenarios playing for different circumstances.
Okay. Well, then we will come down here. All right. Our problem is here.
Okay. Let's figure it out as we go then. So... He's chewing through the scenery. Don't shoot him too much just yet, because maybe he'll unlock the heart if we don't kill him right away. Stop shooting him.
We just saw that he breaks our path to it by tearing through it. We now can no longer reach, and then he dies right up there. So we will die here to reset the scenario. But now you know the. The obstacle here. We need to get up to that heart, but he's going to chew through the part we're going to need to
we
jump
need to
off
kill
of.
him a lot sooner then. So get out the rockets or the fire. Your pick. Dealer's choice.
Fire it is.
All right. And hopefully one of those will kill him fast enough.
Hey, you did it!
Hey, look at that!
Look at that!
All right.
He dies real quick to fire. Good call, Ben. I'm glad that was your idea.
Yeah, it was. And because fire is really cool and strong.
Bam.
An Ace from One Piece, which I've never heard of. Oh wait, 4Kids. I've heard of 4Kids, but he sucks in that. So
yeah.
But fire's still cool regardless of Ace.
Fire is a cool power. Ace, notwithstanding.
I think his name is Chase in the 4Kids.
Wait, did they change names in the 4Kids? I don't think I knew that. Like, I guess I knew Zolo, right? But. Or was that just the manga?
Okay, it was Smoker, whose name was changed to Chaser, I think.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, so we're going into this fight with our armored armadillo.
Okay, electricity. That's
electricity, as you're called, the E-Spark.
Yeah. Because even if it's like Pokemon logic, where ground is immune to electricity, Pikachu still beat Onix by being strong enough. So I think
it's true. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Hey, he's got a unique electric. It blew off his armor. You were right,
dude. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Good call, Ben. Good call.
I'm surprised that logic of mine.
When you said that, I was like, I'm gonna let him roll with this and just be like, all right, let's go with it, man.
I should have suspected by you not giving me enough resistance on that.
That lets us make up the time of you going to the bathroom and cleaning up the mess for your mom and looking up Kuwanger. We got to save a lot of time with you guessing right on the power first.
Information. We're not trying to save time here.
I mean, yeah. Also, split.
Yeah.
All right, on to the last level.
No,
sorry. I picked up my controller and accidentally hit the button. You got rolling shield. All right, that's the name of this attack.
I don't know what that does now. We're gonna have to spend.
We're gonna have to test it here, and we don't really have any other level we can pick anymore. So.
All right, find a safe spot. Oh, God, he still looks scary, even though he's just a beetle.
He's got those devil horns. The Kuwanger is Japanese for devil.
Yeah.
Kuwanger, no me.
Don't like him.
Also, this is one of my favorite songs in this game.
This level music sounds really cool. Okay, what's that do? Try that.
It makes a little like rolling barrel thing that bounces off a wall.
Explodes too. Explodes. And it's really big. It's a really big thing. That's cool.
It's got a wide range to it.
Try charging it up. See what happens.
We get a shield around us. It's blinking, so I don't know if you see it, but
yeah, I do see it, but it's not as cool, so that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Have we charged up the electricity yet? How's that look?
No, we didn't. Good point.
Try it against this guy.
Hiya! Well, I got him with it, but you didn't really.
Hey, you did, but I didn't see it. So just pick that up and shoot again.
It creates like two little like the tall ones that shoot on opposite ends.
I like that. Let's use that a lot.
It is one of my favorite looking attacks. Oh, and it goes through his shield. Nice.
This whole level. Just use it as much as you can throughout this level.
Okay. Easy enough. Yeah. All right. Would kid you see this and think of it as something to trigger or something to avoid?
Avoid. It's a death laser.
Okay. Okay, so we now know that these little floaty things shoot if you cross that laser line.
Can we kill those?
No, they seem to resist. Well, at least that.
Well, try rockets or fire against them. No? Okay, fire. Okay, if rockets or fire don't work, then it's probably just not going to work.
It's all clanking.
Yeah, okay. Then just get through them as best you can. Well, kill that guy. That guy.
Yeah, this guy's definitely killable.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not triggering it when we're standing here.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. We've made it through, safe and sound.
All right. Yeah, that's really cool.
That attack does look really
that
cool.
Electric power's nice. We'll just have to use that against everyone when we get the chance.
All right. Well, we're almost out of it.
There's a way to recharge that, but we'll just do our best to figure out that later.
Well, they're like the enemies can like drop little things that we can pick up to refill it.
That's true. That's true.
We don't really have a means to fill it up outside of that we've found.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ah!
Oh!
There's too many of these guys. You might want to panic and seize up for a second.
Okay. Oh, I'm so panicky. Ah!
Oh, that's an instant kill? Oh, man. That was tough.
How long would you be stuck on that part?
You know what? I think I'm pretty cool. I'm turning 11 in like 3 weeks, so
you can handle it. We're also like basically out of electric. Like I can.
Oh man!
I can do one more shot, and it's not even one I can charge. So
man, oh that sucks. Don't use it against one of these. Use it against one of the big turtle guys. That seems more useful. See, I don't even know if like a super. An elemental ability is any good against any of the standard enemies. Just use normal.
I would go ahead and tell you I typically just stay normal for most levels, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking conservative for that.
This is a normal run after all.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm trying to like get up there but not trigger the laser.
Do we need to be a certain power when picking up those refills to?
Now he's thinking. There we go. If we if we switch to a power when we get the little ammo refills, then we get that ammo back.
All right, so go ahead and do that whenever we get one of those power-ups. Even if I can't tell the difference between a health and a re-energizer, so change back for either one.
Okay. Makes enough sense to me. All right. Ooh, okay.
All right, this time I know for sure what's going on.
Would you get it? Oh, that was a good re-energizer that we lost.
Ah, man. Yeah, we're not going to be able to change in the middle of this whole debacle, so don't even worry about that.
Okay.
Just stay normal. This part's extra challenging. Wait, can you go up further somehow? Up, too late. Can't believe you would do that.
I wouldn't have had that thought there.
Yeah, go up the ladder at least. Wait, is there anything to the right? Well, just like look over there. No, man.
Camera's not panning that way. I could maybe try to faith jump further, but
no, I'm not going through that elevator again. I don't like that elevator.
I don't like that elevator.
All right.
Climbing this cool tower with this kick-ass music. I love the like just that underneath like beeping rhythm, whatever you call that. Cool. I'm way into it.
Man,
it's so funny because like this game has like frame rate like slowdown stuff, and like as an adult now I'm like, wow, look at the performance drop. But like as a kid, I thought it was on purpose. I was like, they slow it down because it's like epic slow mo. It's like an action moment.
I just never noticed it as a kid because I played Banjo-Tooie, which really pushed.
Would you notice that as a kid?
Limits. Oh yeah, absolutely.
So how do we get there? What's
try jumping to it. Just try jumping to it for a little while. We'll see if that works.
Okay.
That worked before.
It did work before, and I was kind of shocked when it did. So I don't think we're getting there though.
No, you got to keep trying. Like this definitely will work. You're just not doing good enough.
Like Kid Ben would not be satisfied yet.
You can do it. Come on. No, you got to jump like higher.
Well, we bonk our head
right and then. No, I mean farther to the right and then higher. Come on.
Well, we can't go up. We don't get more lift after that, Cap'n.
No, you jump farther to the right and then make sure you still got some height to you. You get it?
Man, I see what you're saying here, but I don't know. I don't think that math checks out.
All right, we'll try for a little bit longer, but you're just not doing good enough.
It's hurting my fingers attempting these jumps.
Ah, you baby. All right, we'll try some powers. All right, get into the hallway. All right, let's see. We'll kill that guy first. Is he dead? Okay.
Oh,
he's not dead yet.
He'll respawn whenever this platform goes off the screen. Yes.
Oh man.
See, watch, she'll be back. Oh, maybe not.
Does the tornado pick it up? How did that angle? No, that angle doesn't work. Okay, pause it so I can see all the powers.
Almost full. We're almost there.
Homing missiles? I don't know why that would work, but it home to the heart.
Home,
you know?
Home is where the heart is.
Yes.
No. does not.
Charge it up at least. Come on.
Afraid,
no? Okay.
Afraid not.
All right. Let's try something else. Pull up the pause menu again. Let's try the stinger and see what happens. Man, no? Okay. Why can't your projectiles like pick things up for you? Yeah, try jumping it. Okay, nope.
Chameleon power does not let us go through walls.
All right. Shield. Let's see what the shield does.
Bounces off of that. Can we like ride them? No.
All right. Try activating shield mode with the power.
Shield
with the
mode.
Charge.
Go. Activate.
Maybe that might just walk through walls.
Oh, yeah, maybe this will let us walk through this wall. Oh.
Okay. If only there was a projectile that could pick you up for you. I don't know what that means. Let's go back to the pause menu.
Okay.
What picks me up? Like the ice car? Try the ice car.
Ice car. All right. That guy's not going to bother us. It's going to be fine.
Nah, that's fine.
Oh!
And then you can jump off of it. Try that at least 3 more times.
Okay, at least 3 more times.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, man.
Yeah, you could dedefinitely get that.
Actually,
you just need to
Ben, I'm
harder.
going to tell you. I don't think I've ever tried to do it this way, but this might actually work. Oh! Oh, man! Grant learned something new today.
That's how you do it. I'm going to tell Kevin that.
All right, yeah, tell Kevin, that piece of shit. He told me you had to beat this level and get the boomerang power up to do that.
No way, dude. You an idiot?
Yeah, I was a fool to believe him. Good call. Good call on the ice car.
Thank you. That was a little bit of assistance from chat, but I really pieced together everything. And
Yeah. They handed you the puzzle pieces. You're the one that put them down.
Exactly. Is it normal to do that? It's normal to figure out illogical ways to solve puzzles that the game designers didn't intend for.
I feel like that was honestly a good process of elimination and then piecing together like this might work, and then it did.
Yeah. All right. Who are we fighting now? We were going through Kuwanger.
This is Boomer Kuwanger, so we're gonna fight a big beetle guy who's got something about cutting and a deadlift. I think it said.
Man. Okay. I mean, fire seems like it would burn up a bug pretty good.
All right.
Was fire good against anyone yet? I don't think so.
I mean, we had Chill Penguin, but we didn't use fire on him, so who knows?
Exactly. We don't know.
This guy's a bug type, and as we will soon learn from Pokemon, fire and bugs don't mix well. He doesn't seem to really care, though.
No, he's not. Okay. You know what? Let's switch out. I'm getting better at this, so I think I can react faster. What about... I mean, okay, if he grapples, that feels like a shield wouldn't do much.
Okay, yeah, shield usually gets grabbed. I can understand that.
Well, let's go with the old favorite, the rocket launcher, and see how that does.
Rocket launch at him. Ooh, that did quite a bit of damage.
Oh, yeah.
That's chunking his health real hard. And he's like,
I want to do a lot of damage.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I was gonna say he's also really fast, and this homes in on him, so it kind of fills a lot of gaps.
Keep charging it up. I like that.
Oh, I think one more shot. He's done. Dunzo.
Yeah, look at him go.
Good shit. Good shit. Good call. I mean, we're kind of running out of dudes, so we knew he was the last guy, so we knew one of our powers had to work. There was no way we were missing his weakness at this point.
Unless
assuming everything has a weakness. All right, and now we get Boomerang Cutter.
Oh man,
look at that! We get little boomerangs that flip around.
Okay, now I was told by Kevin that the correct way to get the that heart that we just got with the ice car, was from. Oh wait, hold on, we need to watch
cutscene.
Finally, we found Sigma's fortress. Let's go in and put an end to his what against the war against the humans.
His wire.
His what?
Yeah, now the music has changed, and now our Mega Man X button has become the Sigma button.
Oh, that's scary. I don't like that.
We gotta fight Sigma. Can we get specs on Sigma? No.
Oh,
you're not allowed to know about Sigma. Scary.
I don't like that. So before we do that, we need to prepare.
Yes, I agree.
So it was the Spark Mandrill level that is where the item was?
Yes, Spark Mandrill did have an item we didn't get.
Yeah, so Kevin told me to pick up that one heart with the boomerang. I'm thinking maybe that other item we can pick up.
Okay. I like your angle.
And we've apparently got all the powers now, so we can just keep trying from there.
We basically have, I think, just about everything we could have. Except for this last E-Tank, which, with our Boomerang Cutter,
do it!
Oh, it doesn't reach.
Charge it up, charge it up, charge it up.
That didn't get it either.
What the hell? Okay, hold on.
Oh, there we go.
What'd you do? What happened? I wasn't watching. I like closed my eyes for
Sorry, I actually didn't think that would work. So the secret is sometimes it will go down if you shoot it from a high up spot.
Oh,
so
see, I wouldn't have learned that. I would have just given up.
Yeah, I tried to do that, like do it early to make it go up, and I accidentally did it just right and made it go down, which I can't even do on purpose. Okay, there we go. But anyways, now we have all 4 of our energy tanks, and hey,
whoa,
here's a little freebie, kid, because this is something you might have known from a previous Mega Man game. Since we've beaten this level, we can use our escape power and just leave.
I never would have tried that.
But now we can oh wait, hold on, sorry. Splitsies a little earlier. But now we can finally start the first Sigma level.
All right. We need to figure out how long these levels are because we're still a bit ahead of time on
yeah,
this.
we're pulling ahead, but it's
see.
okay. We got a cutscene here.
Let's split up.
All right.
Hey, I'm the one who gets to voice the cool guy.
Sorry, yeah, you voice cool Zero.
I'll go in first, and then you can slip in while I keep the main defense force busy.
All right, so Zero's our vanguard. He's heading in. We provide backup. So every enemy that is left behind is an enemy. Zero went, "Pfft, that's not my business." That seems like Mega Man work to me. We gotta stop these backline defenses.
It's tough. If these get really tough, you can just use the electric power. So if you're below half health, just switch to electric power.
Okay.
Just be sure.
At half health, we switch to electricity. Got it.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
You didn't get that power up?
We haven't used any of like our weapons yet. That was an ammo one. Sorry. Oh, I guess you don't know.
It looked like a health one. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, good point. Oh, I don't like this. This guy keeps coming in to interrupt before we can get to that one.
That's not cool. I don't like that. Keep killing him. And hopefully he'll stay dead at some point.
Oh, all right, we've messed up the cycle enough now to where it lets us up. Ah! Ah! Oh, okay.
This is scary. I feel like I'd probably die once or twice here.
I probably will die once or twice here, because usually I have a little trick to get myself through this.
Okay, yeah. Don't use any tricks. I don't know those.
Yeah.
Unless I think of them on the fly.
Whoa. When it moves forward when I'm trying to jump into it, it gets a little scary. Wow, I'm actually shocked. You know what? This isn't normal. I would not have done that. I wouldn't have done that in one try on myself. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a mulligan at that one. But I would have learned by now that a fully charged attack kills these guys.
I guess so.
When they don't give me time to charge, though, I can't use it.
Regular Grant is normal at this point? I don't know if I can trust that. I mean, we've still got an hour and 20 minutes that
we got some big levels to get through and a really hard final boss that
That's true.
I think the last time I tried to stream this, I literally
Kevin
gave
told me
up
even
on.
he had a hard time with it, and he's always bragging, so you know that it must be hard if he's saying it is.
Yeah, there's one thing we know about Kevin. It's he does not like to pretend things are difficult when they are not.
But it's only because he's like so certain that we're not going to beat it, so we need to prove him wrong.
We made it up there.
Nice. Yeah, there's lots of enemies here.
Well, these are the giving you the hard levels now because you're coming to the end of the game.
Yeah, it
So
knows
it's
you
like-
beat all the other robot
It now
commanders.
like the game now knows that you've got all of the tricks at your disposal. So they're probably expecting you to use like the enemy boss power things, but I never did as a kid because I was like, you use those to hit a weakness. They're not great for levels.
Yeah. Miles, Kevin is the kid at my school who's being really mean to me sometimes, and I keep telling him I'm going to be really cool and beat him up, but right now we're having a competition to see who beats
Yeah,
Mega
he
Man
told
first.
young Ben that he was never going to beat Mega Man. And here he is. Zero said, you hang back, I'll take this guy.
Whoa, they're fighting off in the distance.
They're fighting in the other room, and it wouldn't let me move until I heard the sounds of possibly Zero's victory. Surely we're coming in
must
here.
be.
clearly we're coming in here to clean up for. Oh no, Zero!
No!
He's got bloody lips. You can tell he's been beat up.
What did I tell you at his history? I can't read these letters.
The R and the T's do look very similar.
Don't listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him.
All right, he says, don't
Dream
fight.
on, Zeto. X knows she can't defeat me. My armored carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons.
He's got a big robot body. What are we gonna do? Well, okay.
Shooting him.
Would you try a different weapon here? What would you? You are Mega Man X.
I need to shoot him a lot first. Okay. We'll try shooting the shield around Zero first to see if we can free him.
Okay.
Need his help.
Zero, help me! Zero! Zero, buddy, please!
It's not working. Okay.
Yeah, it seems like our attacks are going through
We're at
Zero
half health.
shields.
I'm scared. Let's use electricity.
Okay, electricity power. I'll charge up my attack.
Yeah, do it.
Ooh, he didn't like it. That did push him pretty big.
Pushed him. Let's keep using that.
Oh, we're getting pretty low on health.
Oh no! Use the super potion.
I've
This might be
been
the last
stunned.
boss, I don't know.
Oh, we've triggered a cutscene.
Maybe, but I'm not through yet. Maybe what?
Our weapons don't stand a chance against
Oh,
this
okay.
battle armor.
No, he's exploding.
Zero!
No!
We blew up his crazy battle armor, but we still gotta kill the driver.
What a worthless gesture. I can't be defeated so easily. So, X, it's just you and me now.
We're kind of in a bad position. Except X is full of hope.
What the? Where did that energy come from? It really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb, X. You at 8 are still a fat too weak. Prepare to be terminated.
All right, now he has an actual health bar.
All
okay.
right.
So are we going? We're gonna keep with the electric, or what would you?
Spark seems to be working pretty
Okay.
good, so let's just keep going with that.
And of course, we want to hit him with the charged up hit of it.
Yeah, that's the best one. It goes in both directions, so you don't need to face towards him when you do it either.
Did a solid chunk.
Yeah. Yeah, just keep going with that.
All right, this is usually not what I use in this fight, but this is doing a grip. Maybe this is the answer.
You don't need to keep you keep turning towards him to fight.
You're right. You're right. It does shoot both
both
directions. I keep
directions.
forgetting. Oh, but he was off screen for that one, so it didn't count.
Ah. You're doing good though.
Oh, he's done. He's done. He's so toast. First try.
Yeah!
Wow, good call, Ben. I was gonna say we should really use the homing missiles, but you nailed it.
I mean, that was my second choice probably, but
just because we killed the boss doesn't mean the level's over.
no. Zero. X, I've taken too much damage.
Look, you can tell it's serious because his lip is bleeding.
Oh no. Never seen this much blood before.
Kid me was stunned.
Auto repair systems can't handle it. My power is fading fast. Ute power is greater than I thought.
Damn,
Maybe
Zero. You really do
you
have a
can
way with
destroy
words.
Sigma Male.
No, he's
No!
fading away. Zero!
Why did they do that?
I won't let anyone live.
Kill them all.
Everything must die. Whoa, bouncy.
Ah! Well, okay, survive first and then kill them all. Woo. Or one or the other, actually. Just survive. I don't care. You don't have to kill them.
No, everything must die. Well, except for that guy. He's in a really annoying place to kill.
Yeah.
His stupid shield's gonna block him.
I don't care about him.
Ow.
Hey.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus. Stop.
I gotta
Do
keep...
better.
Hey, man.
Don't actually do better. That's my child mind talking. You're doing just fine.
What about E-Tank at this point? Would you be like, I don't want to do this level again? Or would you be like, no, we gotta save him?
We already beat Venom or whatever his name was, so we're fine there. I don't think we'll need to fight him again.
Woo! Well, that worked out.
See, it's fine.
I'm trying to like use my invincibility frames to get through stuff because this is when they start really throwing lots of enemies at you. But lots of enemies means lots of chances for. I was gonna say, lots of enemies provide lots of opportunity for healing.
Yeah, look at we're getting more health. Like, net health is up.
Yeah, we're doing better than we were before there. Okay, another boss door.
What? I thought we already killed the bad guy.
I told you Sigma levels are longer. Maybe they have more than one boss. Remember this guy?
Oh no!
Okay, what was Boomer Kuwanger's weakness? Do you remember?
Fire? Was it fire? Let's hope it's fire. Let's try it. Just see what happens.
It is not fire.
Oh no! Okay. Then go back to your pause menu real quick.
He was really quick. He was the last guy. We just beat him.
Was it the missiles?
Was it the missiles? Yes, it was.
Okay.
Oh, and we got to do power-up shots because you like those.
Yeah, those are good.
That's what. That's fair. Kid me also.
You know what?
That.
Only the first one seems to hit. That really sucks. I don't like that.
See, that was always my logic with why I didn't like using it because yeah, it seemed like a lot of build-up for it to just hit with one of the 6 things it fires. Good call. Good call. Boomer Kuwanger on the rematch, one and done.
How is Sigma able to revive all these robot masters that I defeated?
Truly, he is a real menace.
Man, this is a tough level.
I told you, we got 4 of these levels coming, man. That's why
we're still doing really. We're still doing surprisingly good.
Yeah. To be fair, we do still have a whole hour.
Yeah, so 15 minutes at least for each. Yeah, which I think we can make work.
Yeah, we'll see how long this one's been going, and you know, might be okay. All right.
Another boss?
Another boss, but we're getting the long hallway, which usually means like this is the real end of the level.
Okay.
And this is a boss that I'm kind of scared of, so this will be fun.
Uh-oh. Who's
it's
that?
A big freaking spider!
Ah! Okay, rockets still. Those
rockets?
Home in.
Okay.
That'll be easier to hit with that.
Okay. Go, my rockets! The rockets don't even home to its little baby spiders? That sucks.
Well, they're not. Are they homing to anything?
They don't seem like they are, and I don't like that. What the hell?
What the hell? This sucks.
All
okay,
right.
get off.
Homing rockets, no good. Hey, this one's actually
all right.
Okay, but
okay. But right. Yeah. What shoots upwards more? Storm. Powered up storm.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. You know what? I'll let you figure out. Never mind.
Yep. Well, actually, yeah. Use the smaller storm to get rid of the small spiders.
Oh, good. Actually, good call. Okay, so that got rid of them. Okay, so I don't know if you noticed it there, but we got a little secret. Ow!
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We have like 1 health. Do we use a tank?
Use a small health tank. Use the half-filled one. I don't want to use a full one. Right. Yeah.
He's not up there long enough for me to charge my attack and hit him. Okay, so he cannot be hit until his little eye on his stomach opens.
Okay, so we need a quick attack then. I'd say, okay, go back to your pause menu. What's something that feels like it comes out quick? The sting?
I will avoid answering lest I spoil you.
I'll say sting.
Okay.
Did that tink?
We got a little slow on that one. Oh wait, this one powered up doesn't do more damage. Okay, we hit him with that one, but we did not do very much damage.
Yeah, I'm not liking that. Okay.
And also, it's got like that little like flash before it shoots, so it actually takes a little bit.
How about the fire? Fire kills spiders.
Fire is good on spider. Oh, but I was scared there and too late. I'm pretty sure if he hits us again, we're dead. By the way, so I don't know if I should heal or not.
Really? We got like 5 health left.
Okay, yeah, maybe we can take at least 1 more hit.
Yeah.
Ah!
See, we're good. But we might want to. Do I want to use up one of these? God.
We got 1 life, so we will get another try on this if we want to like keep these 3.
We can heal up once, but I want to save 2 for the.
Okay.
Later.
Sure, I can accept that. Do you want to keep trying fire?
No, fire is like for stuff that stays healed still longer. It's not good.
Okay.
Yeah, this is tough. How about the cutter?
Boomerang cutter. We haven't really used it yet. I mean, it does come out quick, but it's kind of hard to hit with. This is also just a tough fight. Yeah, I might also just be doing bad.
Yeah. Oh, he's it's like those puzzles where he always moves across.
Yes. Yeah.
Horizontally when
he sets out like a pattern.
So just memorize which pattern he's going to use. It's easy.
Okay. We are hitting him. We're not doing a ton of damage, but we are hitting.
Yeah, I guess not. Okay. Let's switch again. I don't want to. This guy's hard. I don't like that. We're already out of spark, so I hope it's not that.
Yeah, hopefully it isn't spark. Ice?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like that's doing more damage. And it's pretty fast.
Let's try it again. Oh, yeah, it's doing more damage. I like that. Let's keep doing that.
Okay. I'm going to say that ice is typically how I would do this fight.
Well, that doesn't matter now, does it?
Yeah, because that's not very normal. But I also still think this is one of the hardest fights in the game, so... Because that guy moves so quick, and like, yes, you can try to do the pattern, but sometimes he does not follow it. Sometimes he will. Sometimes he will just ignore a path he could go.
Sometimes he just cheats. Yeah, I know. I know how video games cheat. I know how they do that.
When he has all of his babies running around, it gets really scary.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And see, sometimes he'll just stop.
All right. Yeah, just
tank. What do you think?
Well, no, we don't. We need to save those up. What if something bigger comes after this?
But what if we kill him? Dude, we filled up 2 of the tanks on like the way here.
Grant, I think I'm the one.
All right, you know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. I just need to be better. And not die.
Well, not necessarily. You need to be normal.
Okay, well, I was normal and I succeeded in this fight because I didn't want to do like all that fight with not as much ice in the tank.
We beat him and relatively quickly, which is
relatively
good
quickly.
In some ways. Good in some ways, not in others.
Yeah, hey, we still have an hour, but we still have some very big levels to go through.
Yeah, we should be fine. And as a kid, I don't even know how many stages there are to this thing.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know how close you were going to the end.
Which this is probably the last level, so we should use up all of our health tanks whenever we get damaged.
Okay, so just empty them here?
Yeah, whenever we get lower than a quarter. If that ever happens.
You got it. I like the idea of you actively becoming wasteful near the end because you're like, what? How much more could there be?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Is this Armadillo Man?
No, this is penguin guy. We never got to try fire on the ice.
Yeah, use that.
Oh, yeah. He gets set on fire when he's hit by it. Burn, birdie. Burn. Ah! Sometimes he gets invincible for his charge wind up.
Dang.
Tried to jump on me. Didn't work. Ooh, okay. You almost trapped us there. How's that rum treating you?
Well, like I said, I finished that off a bit ago.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I drank this sugar-free root beer, and I think it's sobering me up a bit. So I'm getting a little too smart for my own good.
Well, hey, we got him.
We did it, and way too quickly.
No. Don't worry. This isn't the end of the level. Don't be fooled.
You're right.
Just because it's a boss fight does not mean this level is done.
This could be the very end of the game, though. You got to be careful.
Could be.
How did you know to beat that guy before he got in the robot?
I mean, I see a robot and I shoot. You gotta understand, I didn't think about any of that. That just happened.
Sure. Yeah. I'm sure a normal person would have those godly reflexes.
Godly reflexes. I pressed Y.
In a really quick manner in response to potential stimuli, yeah.
Well, we can't. Well, I guess you wouldn't know this. Can this robot climb? No, we can't.
I hope it does.
Okay, do we go left or right?
Ooh, come on, Maxie, left or right? Let's see.
Well, you get a little hint at what's on the right.
Enemies are coming from the right, so left is safer.
Okay.
Potentially safer. Okay, you're doing good.
Yeah, seem all right.
Yeah, the ladders are the easy way out. It's looking like, oh, they both end up in the same spot.
We both end with ladders.
You framed it as if it was an actual choice that would have consequences.
Well, I honestly didn't remember which way if one was better than the other. So.
Wait! Oh man, you went too far.
I didn't realize
there was like a pit there that you could have wall jumped against. And I was like, oh, maybe there's a secret. All right.
Do we remember
what works good against him?
What's good against wind? I also beat this guy.
I feel like you just breezed through this level. I don't remember anything about it.
It was near the very beginning of the run, and I kind of did breeze through it. Fitting because it's a wind fight.
Okay. Let's switch to a different power real quick.
Okay.
Pause.
Perhaps we think about all the powers that we already know what they weakened and narrow it down from there.
I don't remember any of that.
Okay.
Right,
so do you remember what the homing torpedoes beat? Come on, Ben. We just did this. It was not that long ago. I believe in
Kuwanger.
You. Correct. Okay. Do you remember what Sea Sting beats?
Nothing. It was really bad the whole time we played.
All right. Well, we didn't use it against this guy. Do we try it here or no?
It seems like it's just a bad power, but we can try it. It seems like you're leading me to something, so let's try it.
All right. Ow. Well, okay. I couldn't hit him very good there. Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, you led me to that answer pretty.
Well, I didn't realize it was next on the list. I was going to go down, and I feel like if I skipped it, that would be way more of an indication. Also, I'm getting my ass kicked now that I've switched to his weakness. We better use these sub-tanks.
Wait, you can't just make an executive decision like that.
You said I need to use them when we're like down a quarter, and I was almost dead.
Yeah.
So I was already not obeying your orders.
Okay, you're right. You're right. Listen, I'm not paying the best attention. All right.
I don't like this dive move. It's hard to hit.
But it seems pretty hard. You're beating him really easily though, so it's fine.
Yeah, but it's making me tense. I'm having to try.
Update to how drunk I feel, chat. I not very like it's hard to get me drunk in the first place, and I was feeling a bit of it, but then I drank a sugar-free root beer, and I'm just not feeling much of it
now he's
anymore.
Getting amped.
Like it takes a lot to get me to feel anything, and that's why I'm comfortable with how much I drank. Which honestly wasn't even that much, as far as I can tell.
There you go. Whew. Kind of threaded that needle. That was not normal gaming.
Drink Mountain Dew Kickstart. Okay, I'll try that.
All right.
Another boss?
Another boss.
Oh, man. All right, let's see what we do.
Ooh, and we got hallway boss. So this is
this is the final boss.
End of the level boss.
Absolutely final boss. So just use all of your tanks to beat him.
Okay, yeah, spare no expense. So,
oh yeah, this guy is definitely the bad guy.
All right, what do we start with? You think?
Oh yeah, try cutter. Let's see what happens. I don't want to get cut in my eyeballs.
True, getting an eyeball cut does suck. Huh.
Oh,
and the wall's closing!
Panic, panic! Jump everywhere! Jump back and forth! Okay, just keep shooting your boomerangs at him.
Full power boomerang!
How do you hit him? What is going on? Is that his nose? Hit that thing in the middle. I don't know.
Well, it seems we can hit the eyes when they open.
I don't know that. Okay, well, when they're moving around, we can hit them, but what about the nose thing in the middle?
Our attacks go through it. Until now.
You can't hit that. Well, now hit it. Okay, we can do that. But the boomerang doesn't seem to be doing much.
Boomerang is not really doing a lot of damage in this fight.
All right, go ahead and pause it.
Agree with you on that.
Oh, boy. Ooh, the ice. If it misses, it'll still bounce and hit it.
Okay, I like that. It's not really doing extra
like
damage, but it is hitting.
Yeah.
Actually, that looked like it did some solid damage.
Yeah,
What if I drop an ice car on him?
Ooh. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool tech.
Oh, wait,
like
this is the last boss.
Yeah, heal up,
Use our
up.
tanks. Go full.
Use a full one, yeah.
Stick with ice, or...
Oh, man. How about the shield? We haven't really used that against
Yeah, we
him.
really haven't used that on anything yet. That'll be hard to hit these floating guys, because it automatically drops, but here... Oh!
Ooh!
Oh!
Okay.
They're not pulling the wall back! The guy's dead and they're not pulling the wall back! What do I do? What do I do? I didn't know I did this!
Oh. You panic!
Ah! This is a really bad place to be stuck!
Just keep shooting! Keep shooting the eyeballs!
Okay, we got that eyeball.
Alright. Can you charge it and put up a shield? This might be the one place where I'd ever advocate using that.
I like that idea. You'll never stop my shield. Ow! He hit me! He stopped my shield! But he's only got like one hit left. Oh!
Yeah!
Good job, good job. Honestly,
have you ever seen that happen before?
I don't think I've ever seen it get stuck on that part. I feel like usually I can kill the two eyes first. I'm surprised that happened. Like I've definitely seen that part get stuck there on like the little nose part, but I wasn't.
Okay, Grant, I've got some bad news for you though. We've got almost an hour left. Is these last two levels really gonna take us an hour at our current pace?
Man.
Okay, we need to have a bit of a harder time here,
okay.
I think.
All right. So what's your suggestion?
I don't know. Is it possible that we can set up what's that one program we used?
Oh, Parsec?
For Dark Souls. Parsec. Can we set that up real quick? Like right now, we don't need to worry about that boss. He's fine.
I could maybe figure that out. Hold on. Just want to make sure I don't have something on screen that shouldn't be when I'm piecing it together. So I'm going to cut us back to our intro screen.
You'll just have to trust us. The timer is definitely still going.
Timer is still ticking.
I need to pull up my Parsec too.
Do you have like a PlayStation controller or something plugged in?
Hold on, I'm not typing great, so I guess I'm still a little impaired.
Uh-oh.
Is it against speed running rules? I know normal running is different, but to switch off, I don't think it probably is.
It's probably look. This might not be a run that we're allowed to submit to speedrunners.com or whatever.
Well, yeah, we haven't established normalrunners.com.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. So you know what? This we can kind of play it by ear for our first attempt. Okay,
can I connect to yours computer somehow?
Okay, it's asking accept. Okay.
Hey,
you're connected. I'm going.
All right, what controls do you have going on?
Oh geez, I'm hearing so many thingies. Okay. All right.
What controls do you have? Controller?
Yeah, I'm on controller and using the D-pad for movement. So.
All right, hold on.
Can you?
Trying to reconnect my controller to see if that works. It does not seem to do so.
Okay.
Does your legitimate console accept new like hotkey?
Okay, so all right, gotcha. So hold on. Okay. Here we're just gonna have to go down the list. All right, you ready for this?
Go to joypad number 2, so we don't ruin your controls.
Well, no, that makes it player 2, I think. Oh wait, maybe not.
Is it? I think it's preset, just like preset saves.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right.
Oh, did you do up?
Up. Is my controller just not connecting for some reason? Hold on.
Exactly, Jonathan. Two people fighting over controller mid-game is very normal. All right. Okay. So now do left.
Yeah.
And down.
And down. Right.
Okay. B is the bottom button.
B. Then A is B on my Xbox controller.
Oh, hold on.
Oops. Go back to Y. Y is X on my Xbox controller, and X is Y. Yep. Then start. Oops. Yep. Select.
I don't know why tab is purple, but we'll deal with that one. Select, luckily, is not important, so it won't come. It won't come into play. L and R kind of are, but not a huge deal. Okay.
I feel like that. It feels like that should be. I don't know. Okay, and then up left.
Yeah, so you have to press like both at the same time. I don't know how this is gonna work.
I'll just do that. Nope, that's not like it's not like in that.
Yeah.
Let's not bind those.
How do I disable then?
Well, I'll just bind them to stupid keys.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll just do that. Click on it so that I can change it.
I have.
Okay. It's not selecting my key. It's not accepting my keyboard. So how about that?
Oh, okay, that worked apparently.
Okay.
And this is,
and then
I think nothing.
All right, which one are you clicking on?
Wait, actually, hold on. I can fix this by making this buttons on my controller that I just won't press.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay, there we go.
And then select. Is that supposed to be what it's supposed to be? I can't tell.
It says tab, but we won't use select anyway. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
All right. So can you move around now?
Why can't I do that?
Oh wait,
come on, let me do it.
Oh wait, I think I might know why. Hold on. Where is? Why? What? Why is? What the? Why is this? You go away.
What's going on? Oh no.
I can't get the settings menu to come down, and I don't know.
You're fighting over the
why.
controller, and we kicked the Nintendo, and now it's bugging out for a second. Just give us a sec. Is it like parsec? Do I not have full control or something?
Well, no. I don't understand. Usually there's like, drop down menus up here for me to access, and they're not showing up anymore, and I don't know why.
I don't know.
I don't, because I need to change it to Joypad 2 for the input, but I can't get any of the menus to come up, so...
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna work, and we're quickly running out of time.
Well, me trying to take the controller from you is honestly probably the best thing we could have done.
Wait, you mean trying and failing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because at least then there's not like, oh, the foul play, you got outside help.
He took it away. All right. Well,
I just distracted you as you try. As you wrestled it back away.
This
from
created
me.
just a brief diversion. All right, I'm gonna exit parsec, so you don't accidentally
out of that.
try to type and it messes something up somewhere.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Going back
We're
to
back to it. All right,
okay.
You still got to do a little bit worse than you usually do, Grant. You are way too good at this.
Well, I'm telling you, the last boss is a very hard fight, and is going to be like.
All right, if you think it's something that will be stuck on for the next 45 minutes,
I could definitely see it, because I'm pretty sure I tried to stream this game a few years ago, and I think I gave up on the last fight because I just couldn't beat it, and I was like, I want to stop streaming and go to bed or something. So I'm ready for that fight to be unto itself its own challenge.
All right, good.
Anyway, we remembered that the armored armadillo didn't like electricity because that was something that you had deduced on your own.
Yeah, I figured it all out, and I remembered that because it was an
excellent, exciting moment
for the ages. Yeah.
But all right, but can you remember the weakness of the chameleon? We didn't have his weakness. We went in.
It wasn't fire.
It wasn't. Also, I remembered a thing that an item we didn't get, but we'll figure that out later.
Let's try fire again just in case.
Can't even reach him with it.
Dang. No, it wasn't fire. Okay. All right.
It's not fire.
Let's try the boomerang.
Our attempt. Of course. Aha!
That
does a good chunk of damage, and it knocks him off his perch.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh. Just got to avoid the attacks a little better than I do. Just kidding, he's dead.
Dang, you're doing really good at this, which I think a normal player would be okay at fighting them a second time through.
Yeah, I agree. Like that at this point, they're old hat. You already killed them. You've got the confidence.
Yeah.
To spare.
A hat belongs in the trash. Oh, how do we get those? The boomerang?
I like your angle, but I'm gonna get rid of these
Kill these
distractions
guys first.
Yeah. All right, boomerang, go!
Get it!
Aha!
Woo!
And I like a little touch here. Wah! But check this out. Look at the boomerang ammo. I'm going to shoot it. Goes down. Boomerang comes back. Ammo comes back.
That's great.
I like that
I love
a lot.
that.
That's a little bonus detail that they didn't need to do, but I'm glad they did. Who's next? Who's next in the lineup? We got the Spark Mandrill.
Oh, what was
Do you remember his weakness?
Was it ice?
Let's find out. Well,
You didn't like get upset when I suggested that, so I'm assuming it's correct.
I was gonna say, would you look at that? He gets frozen.
If it was wrong, you would have been like, well, we could try it.
Okay, so maybe I'm not a good liar. Sorry, I grew up in the church and didn't get a lot of practice. I think people in chat have seen me fail at lying a lot over the years when Among Us was big and we had to play it a bunch with people, and everyone started going, man, Grant says the exact same thing every time he's lying.
I wasn't aware of that. I don't think you played.
I can't remember what it was, but I definitely know a lot of people were going like, every time he says this, it means he's definitely the killer. And I was just like, what? What are you talking about? In fact, I think it was, what are you talking about? I'm pretty sure that was the thing I would say. Because they would go,
That's
like,
great.
Were you doing this? And I go, what are you talking about? No, I didn't. And they'd be like, oh, he's lying.
My default was probably like, okay, if you want to lose, that's that kind of, not saying the same thing every time, but it was that attitude of like, yeah, you go ahead and vote for me.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh, he gets real defensive and upset.
If you're that,
yeah. All right, we never really discovered this guy's weakness. Is there perhaps a weapon we have not used yet that
have we not electricity? That feels like the obvious answer, right?
I mean, we did use electricity earlier.
Yeah, but electricity beats the water. It's
again, you're thinking Pokemon, a game that won't exist for another 4 years when this came out.
Okay, well, actually,
water is a great conductor of electricity.
Yes,
you think that would be a weakness?
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
It's good at holding electricity. If anything, it should be electricity's weakness.
I spilled water all over my dad's computer one time, and it broke.
It killed your computer. It didn't kill the water. Do you see where I'm coming from here? The water is not weak to electric. It's the other way around.
I got my logic backwards. Just deal with it. All right.
So if it's not water,
pause it. All right. Did the shield work for anything yet? Let's try that. That's just the first one I saw.
Well, I'm gonna have to hit him with it first. So give me a second.
How'd that do?
That does a big chunk of damage. I'm gonna say we've perhaps found the answer. But I remember this guy being annoying because he actually moves a lot even when you hit him with it, unlike a lot of enemies in this game. But it don't matter.
Yeah, we beat it really quickly, which isn't a problem.
We've destroyed it. Well, we've still got because I think we have now beaten. Have we fought everyone? We fought a lot of the bosses at this point.
Of people.
Ooh, there is stuff up there.
That's a lot of stuff going on. Okay, we need to boomerang it. That's the only way I know to collect items. Maybe there's another one, but I don't know it.
Hey, you know what? If it works, it works. Let's try it. All right, I need to be a little higher up than that.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey!
It's a little bit of an awkward angle, but we might be able to get it.
Well, can we get to that higher level of that step there?
Well, if it hits that, it just goes away. And now we got more enemies spawning in because I moved. And this game's...
Well, do your best to collect it like you did the other ones. I don't know if you're going to be able to, but just try.
I don't know if we can get that one from up there. I think we could use the Chameleon guy's power to go invisible and walk on the spikes, but it's just to get a little bit of energy. And I'm gonna say, with all the stuff flying around, probably not worth it. Because we're gonna lose that energy.
We got the cooler looking ones.
Yeah, we got the extra life and the ammo refill, which I think is more important. Oh, we haven't fought everyone because we have not fought Fire Guy.
Oh yeah. What's he weak against?
What was he weak to?
Ice?
Let's give it a shot.
No, he was already the Mandrill was already weak to ice.
Correct. We already had something weak to ice.
You
know the old saying, fight fire with fire. But I would not recommend that.
But no.
Because we saw fire was hitting the penguin.
What's this? Maybe Storm? I don't remember.
Your process of elimination is treating you well, Ben. It is Storm.
Yeah.
This was one that even as a kid I thought was not a good idea because I feel like a lot of air makes fires worse. When the wind blows, a fire gets bigger usually.
It depends on how strong the air is.
Like
if it's strong enough, it'll blow out the flames. If it's not strong, it just provides extra oxygen. It's a double-edged sword.
Because yeah, my thought was always like adding air to a fire is usually a bad thing, but I guess you blow out a candle.
Hit him with cutter and it removes his trunk? What
oh, really?
heck?
I didn't know that. Also, I feel like I hit an extra skip somewhere, because right now it's saying we already did, or an extra split somewhere, because right now it's saying we already beat this level, and that's not true, so.
Okay, so be careful of that. It must have been we were trying Parsec, maybe? I don't know.
Probably.
Oh, this guy's scary.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember what his weakness is, so your guess is as good as mine.
Try fire first.
Okay.
He's big, he's kind of slow.
I think we do have to hit the top part. His, like, body part is not hittable. It's gotta be the face.
Okay, then the fire's probably not the best move for that. All right, then what would it be? Homing. Try that.
It looks like it's only doing
all right. It seems to be doing all right.
We're running low on health, and we did not fill those E-tanks.
But I thought that was the last level, though. Oh, man.
I mean,
we're doing pretty good right now, so let's...
You jinxed it! You said what?
Well, that was your fault.
I can't believe Ben purposefully messed me up there. I mean, yeah, the homing was working. Like, it wasn't...
Yeah. I mean, try ice if you want to try to mix it up, you can try ice. But
okay.
I think one of those two will be fine.
Like, those are good because they will hit him even when I miss, is like what's nice about them.
Yeah, that's what and plus ice is really cool. But that's not doing anything, man.
Okay, well...
Yeah, go back to rockets. I don't care.
Back to the rocket.
I don't care about ice anymore. Ice sucks.
Oh.
Ah!
I'm pretty sure if I get crushed by the car part, I will just die. Like if it rams me into a wall.
That's not good.
So...
Don't let it do that.
Which honestly, I thought we would die if we got bit by the head, but luckily that's not the case. Huh. Ooh, okay, we didn't die, so that's incorrect. Thankfully.
No, we learned that charging up doesn't do anything.
I just thought it looked cool.
I would never make that mistake again.
You're right, I'm sorry. Ow. You just ran a whole car at me.
We're doing good, though. We're doing fine. And what? Whew. Hey, there we go.
Got him. All right. And that's the end of the level, boss, but I'm not going to hit split because the split's a little inaccurate.
Yeah. The one pyro, since it sounds like you've come in a bit later, we are doing a normal run, not a speed run.
Yes, this is the we're trying to be average here. Oh man!
Oh, no,
somehow it auto stopped. How do I? What? No. Hold on. Let me.
Well, it's because you had that auto feature, I think.
Yeah. Let me.
It detected us beating a boss.
Can I like tell it unpause or something?
Unpause.
Numpad 8. Undo split. Undo. Wait, where'd it go?
It disappeared. We undid the whole thing. Okay, wait.
8. Undo split. Okay. All right. Okay. We're still on. All right. Okay.
All right. No, we're still good. We're still good. It's
Whew.
It was just a little pause. It's still good. It's still good.
All right, we're here at the final level. The longest level of the bunch, perhaps.
Final level? Ooh. Okay.
Wow.
This might be the actual real level now. The actual real final level now.
The true end. No. Well, it's too far gone now.
All right. Whew. This is a scary climb.
Yeah, it's because the level itself is just the fight.
Is it? Oh no.
I'm telling you, man, this fight ain't easy. I'm ready for this to take a while. Welcome!
Yeah, you do it.
I see you managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure.
Oh.
He knows how to deal with betrayers. I don't know, is betrayer a word? Should you live, I will be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X.
Oh, that's a cool dog.
So we gotta fight his dog first. And his dog is good at killing betrayers, which are us.
Oh no. Wait, is like Sigma, were we part of his team or something at some point?
So I think we
betrayed him?
I think he's the traitor, but he's like betraying humans on behalf of robots. And we're like, no, humans are cool, they made us. And he's like, nah, man,
so
you're a traitor to robots because you side with the humans.
Okay, yeah.
But we're like, but I'm like,
took it for granted that we would be part of his cause.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I'm honestly surprised I killed that dog because I didn't even use its weakness.
You killed my dog. That's not cool.
Excellent job, X. Thanks for killing that dog. I see why Zero counted on you. You are almost as good a hunter as I was.
What?
But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having defied me.
Uh-oh.
He's got his lightsaber.
He's got a lightsaber.
And we're dead. So yeah, we gotta get through a lot of fights on a single life is what makes this part so hard. And you know what's great? No. We don't have any energy in our E-tanks.
That's fine. We can beat him.
Yeah, we don't need it. We're normal gamers.
I might have learned something from that Ego Raptor video, but I'm a 10-year-old child at this stage,
that Ego Raptor video is not out yet.
Yeah, so I don't know any secrets that he may have provided within that video.
So would you have any sort of power requests or ideas? Like maybe one of our weapons, one of our abilities could be a weakness to the dog or to Sigma Man.
Oh, let's figure out the dog first.
The Sigma male here.
Let's try ice because that's cool.
You think ice is cool?
Yeah.
I like it. I'm also pretty sure it's the correct choice because look at how much damage each ice shot does.
Glad that worked.
However, I do still hate this fight because this dog loves to move and shoot.
Keep shooting. You're doing it.
Whew. Having its weakness, we barely did better than we did without it, but...
Yeah, we did it. All right. Now we can definitely beat this guy. Try ice again. It seems to be doing pretty good for us.
Yeah, ice seems to work.
And just don't let him hit you this time.
Did one.
All right, that's good.
He climbs the walls after me.
Ah!
We learned how to climb walls from Sigma.
Oh no. All right, so ice may not be doing that good.
Yeah,
but
ice does not seem like the answer here. And we're dead.
At least if we miss, it still hits him, so that's fine.
That is nice.
But we'll try something new next time.
All right, well, we died here, and this gives me the opportunity to revisit a stage that we maybe missed something on. Do you remember a certain pathway here that we never figured out?
No. I don't remember.
Well, perhaps I will refresh your memory. Remember, there was a segment where we could have gone one of three ways. Up was a fight with a robot, the middle was the rest of the level, and the bottom was a seeming
Oh.
impossible jump.
I remember that now.
Have we gotten any powers that would make you think that we could do something different now?
No, but I guess you can brute force it.
You're correct. We haven't gotten a power. In fact, we beat a level that changed this level.
What?
When we beat the
What's
water
water
level,
now?
we put water down here. And you know what happens in water? Your jumps get higher.
That's stupid. I mean, it's pretty cool, but
So now we can just jump over there with no problem.
all day.
And there we
Alright.
go. Now we got more health. Clearly, this is what we needed to defeat Sigma.
Yeah,
was
that
just
was the
a
only
little
thing
bit
holding us
more
back
health.
was 2 pips of health.
And now, because we are entering potentially the last half hour of a normal play, I'm going to take an executive decision and show you a little shortcut that I learned as a kid. That was awesome. So we've got those energy tanks, and they're empty.
Yeah.
We've also got infinitely spawning enemies over here.
Yeah. That's the technique I thought I had heard of, but I thought I wasn't gonna bring it up because it feels like a normal person wouldn't know that.
Well, I'll tell you, my brothers and I never beat this boss without doing this, because even with all 4 energy tanks, Ben, I am not super confident I'm going to try this fight. So that means we're going to have to fill up those energy tanks between every attempt. So get used to this song and get used to seeing me just bounce here for a little bit, because we're going to be here for like a good couple minutes as this thing
Hopefully it's
fills
only
up.
about 32 minutes, because
That's the amount of time we have.
I think so, right? I'm double checking. Yeah, 3 hours, 34 minutes. So I just wanted to be absolutely sure that was what our goal was.
Sirigoku saying a normal person would have figured this out because they definitely put this here on purpose. I'm willing to say yes, they definitely did. I don't think a normal person would have made the leap to use the barrier so you don't have to drop down and collect stuff, making this process take multiple times longer. The barrier is the real trick here that I feel like Kid Me was like a genius for.
Yeah, we got 30 minutes.
Yeah, we got 30 minutes, but it's 30 minutes to, like, imagine a tough Dark Souls fight that you're playing for the first time in 10 years. And being told, do you think you can figure this out in 30 minutes?
They didn't have the technology to make bosses that hard back in the day.
Yeah, games definitely have only gotten harder. That is definitely something every gamer believes and says.
Yep. That's what everyone says. Back when games were designed to take your quarters with every new attempt, they made it extremely easy so that they wouldn't exploit that.
Yeah, they didn't know how to make games difficult until way later. We still got a little bit left.
I don't think you can get things difficult until you get to 1080p resolution.
Yeah, there aren't enough pixels for this game to be hard yet.
The difficulty per square inch is...
It's just not that hard.
You just can't get that ratio.
People in chat asking about the Hadouken upgrade. I don't think that is a normal normal playthrough upgrade. I don't think a normal person ever got that. If you learned about the Hadouken, you knew too much about this game for a normal playthrough. All right, so we definitely feel ice was the right play in this first fight.
Yeah.
I can absolutely agree with that.
Equus first. Did you know that Dark Souls was the first game where you could die? Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't put
revolutionary.
They didn't put dying in games until Dark Souls. That's why it says you died in such big text when you die, because it was like a revelation.
And everyone just went like,
everyone
what?
Went, what?
What?
I thought I was I thought I was KO'd.
I thought, Mario just kind of got all sleepy and so I thought I'd just do that in this game.
All right. Next up, what power do you think we should use on Sigma? Ice was definitely not the answer.
Okay, well, the coolest powers are ice, fire, and rockets. So fire is next.
Okay. Our next attempt is fire. It's going to be hard with how much he moves, but let's see.
No, that's fine. It's strong enough that it'll... Okay.
Yeah, it won't matter. Okay, not doing great damage.
All right, well,
So
I'm smart enough
rockets?
by now that I can tell that we should go to rockets.
Okay. The rockets
It's not homing on him. He
don't
does not have a
home
heat
on him, which I
signature.
don't understand why they wouldn't, because he is definitely an enemy. Also,
He
holy
is
shit.
anti-homing technology. Oh my god.
Okay, so
right,
anti-homing technology. Stinger.
Okay. It was useless this whole game until just now. Is that?
It really is kind of a useless power. No, it is not doing much. It does shoot in 3 directions, though, which is kind of nice, but...
Yeah, it's not good enough. shield. Let's try that. Let's just go down the list.
Yeah, one of these got to work. Well, he's blocking those with his sword, and we're dead. So
blocking a shield with the shield?
Yeah, he's. Wait, the ultimate defense for a shield is offense. His shield blocks the sword.
The best offense is a good defense.
We're going to refill that tank we lost and get our ice and stuff back.
All right.
Because that stuff does not fill up when you die. And thus why I think this fight will take us the whole 30 minutes, because between every attempt, we've got to kind of restock up for the fight.
Well, we've got 28 minutes left, so...
Yeah, so we're already getting close. All right, okay. Everything's full.
All right.
I'll just go ahead and switch to ice preemptively, because we know it's coming up.
Yep.
And phase 1, easy. Phase 2, still figuring out. Is there a phase 3? Surely not. That's not a common thing in video games from time immemorial.
All right. Go! Kill him faster this time.
I'm gonna try. I'm playing like as good as I can now. We've entered Grant really trying mode.
It's okay, because after these 3 hours of playing, we have gotten to a point where it's roughly equal to if a man had beaten this game like 4 years ago.
Yeah, more or less. All right. We know rockets don't home. We know Sting wasn't the answer. Shield was what we were trying.
Yeah,
Shield was our attempt, but we kept missing. I need him to be in a... Okay. That does not look like it does a lot of damage.
Okay, switch again. Switch. Storm. Let's do it.
Give him the wind.
Did that do anything?
Nah, it looks like it's just doing one.
It's a nice backup because it can hit multiple times.
It does. Yeah, it does like cover a lot of space, which is good in this fight, though.
But let's switch again. Also, you can probably heal up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Spark. Let's see what that does. That's a pretty cool power.
Spark is a pretty cool power, and I'm pretty sure that is the correct choice.
Nice.
Look at all that damage we're doing.
Yeah, I like that.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Best power.
It's real good.
Ice is cool, but Spark just does the job.
Sigma, you coming up here, buddy? I need you to kind of give me some space so I can drop down to fight you. There you go.
Yeah.
I struggle so much trying to get the geometry right for him to come down and not hit me on his way down.
Yeah.
But hey, I have a good feeling about this round.
Ah, that was very close.
Whew.
But we beat him. We defeated the game.
Wow, we beaten the game with 20 some minutes to spare. Wait, why is his head raising? What's going on?
Why is he a dragon man? Is he a dog person?
I don't know, but we're going to use an energy tank to do some more intel scouting on this fight.
I'm guessing he's weak to something different than Spark now.
Perhaps. But we haven't gotten to hit him yet. Where would we even hit, Ben? What part of this do we hit?
The head.
He blocked it.
The head?
Electricity did not. He did not care about electricity.
Okay. Rockets.
Well, they definitely went towards the head, but they're not doing any damage, and I'm dead.
My God. Okay.
All right. Okay. So we know ice for round 1, spark for round 2, round 3 still a question mark.
All right.
We got some stuff to refill. But that's okay, because this is a normal fight, and this is what would happen normally.
Yep. We are still on a normal track. We could easily, like, 20 minutes is... We can work with that. It's like 24 minutes.
Okay.
We can go with that.
Oh, the third form is Sigma's persona. That's why he's got, like, the dog body.
That's why it's much more powerful.
That's why he opens with his pet dog, because he's like, there's a little preview. He's like, X, this is the form I wish I could take.
The ultimate fursuit.
As long as you're hearing the little beep-a-doop sound every time you pick something up, that means you're still feeling something.
Ah, okay, okay.
Oh, and that usually means something's full. So, okay, yeah, we're all good.
Yeah, we're all full. All right.
Ice time. Ice to beat you.
Ice 9. Let's do it. All right, dog man.
Get ready, dog. You don't stand a chance.
Yeah, we're gonna beat up your dog, then we're gonna beat up you, and then we're gonna beat up you as a dog.
Just a simple process, you see. Like, I feel like as a kid, I had this guy's like pattern memorized, or had like an exploit where I knew I could just get him to keep repeating the same move. But I have since lost that. I do not remember the trick to that.
Sure, we can figure it out in the next 23 minutes.
Yeah, depending on how many attempts we get, we might figure it out before the end of the night. I'm getting a little better at avoiding his attacks. We're coming out of that fight with more and more HP every time. Yeah. You're so excited.
Yeah. Does he have another speech when he transforms into his dog mode? Because I don't think we've seen that.
I don't think he does. I think it just goes straight into it.
Okay.
I do like charging this one up, though, because it covers so much more ground.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, I feel like we might have him in a decent loop here. Because if he keeps trying to follow me up, and then I drop down. Okay, all right, I think we've solved phase 2. Okay, I can't. I gotta like kind of get it at the right time, because if he's too high up, he will land and hit me. Okay, I think I messed it up this time.
Yeah.
Gotta go when he's like midway. Nope, not midway. Maybe. We're gonna tank up here.
Careful, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Also, honestly, I think using the charge version is spending too much ammo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now I've messed it all up.
All right, just finish off with your regular booster. Yeah, okay.
Little lemon to the toe, and you can't handle it.
That was his last good toe. That was the only toe keeping him alive.
Yeah. All right, yeah, does he say anything here?
Nope, guess not.
Nope. All right, straight into it.
All right. We tried homing. We tried electric.
Yep.
God help us, is Sting it. Is Sting the last?
Is it last? Sting's time to shine. God, this part's so hard. He has so many moving parts to pay attention to. No, Sting is not the answer.
Eternally useless. Good. Did we try shield? I don't think we got to try shield.
Shield!
Whoa!
The best offense is a good defense.
We finally cracked the code.
All right, we now have all of our pieces assembled for this fight. Now I just have to play it well enough, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that's the portion of this run that has scared me from the conception of this idea. So I was like, we could probably beat this. I could probably play through a lot of this game, but the very end, I've never been very confident in. Because look how much freaking damage he does. This is with us taking half damage, by the way. Everything he's doing should be doing double.
But here's the thing, right? We've got 20 minutes, and you can easily beat it in that amount of time.
I hope. Because that's having to restock between runs, and those restocks only get longer the more resources we use.
Yeah, but we're gonna beat it on like the second try.
Okay. When you're right, you're right. God. God.
Good though. You're
let one of your hands down so I can climb, man.
You're counting for everything so well. Aside from that, I don't know how you beat.
Yeah, I don't know how you avoid that like rapid fire shot from the mouth.
Like maybe walk between them, but it feels like it's moving too fast.
And like you only get like one good shot while you're up there.
Yeah.
Like I guess I could bounce back, but when they do the lightning thing, they really get you. Okay, we might actually have it. I might need to lose on purpose.
Wait, oh yeah. We're
okay. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. One more refill. I just gotta. No pressure, but I think I have to do it on this attempt because I think otherwise there's no way to do it fast enough. Because I'm gonna have to refill everything.
I don't know. We've still got 19 minutes left.
Yeah. Okay. We can probably get a couple attempts in there.
We might lose to
Okay,
like a
wait.
humanoid
So should I
Sigmas
get to the
a
end
couple
and just try to survive?
times. Ooh.
Like, and just live until the timer's ready? Like, get him in a
you
prime
think you
position
can-
to die?
Like, yeah, try to learn his attack movements, and just dodge through everything.
Okay.
You know?
If you shield, can you block the lightning? I can, but then I can't shoot.
Yeah, we don't do that.
We don't have you can't shoot while you're shielding. So it would be a thing where I would have to shield while standing on the hand, and then this also uses a big chunk of your ammo when you do it. Like, it should be
Oh,
continuously
yeah.
draining, but because we're constantly refilling it. Still got one more E-tank to fill.
All right.
Well, all right, Ben, you've basically seen a whole Mega Man X game. Because this,
Wow.
I will go ahead and tell you, once we kill this form, that is the end. That will be when I hit
We don't
the
know that for
split
sure,
button,
but just
I mean,
but
yeah.
yeah, we'll do our best.
presumably.
Oh, but we got to keep in mind if there's an ending cutscene that lasts any amount of time more than 10 seconds. Well, I don't know. Speedrunners are
speedrunners usually call the run when you're done putting in inputs, and there is no input like.
But do
after a
normal
cutscene.
runs go by
Do
the
normal
same
runs
rules?
count the whole credits and everything?
Because how long to beat is like, can I fit this within, break between classes or work or whatever? Right?
Yeah, like
should we honor that? Chat, what do you think?
No, because I would say the average person does not sit and watch credits for a video game.
Okay, not credits, but ending cutscenes.
Ending cutscenes they would watch, yes.
Okay, that's important.
I think that's a fair division.
Chad, do you agree? I want to see a lot of consenting opinions.
Jonathan, I like your
dissent.
answer because that's exactly what I do, and I feel like it's such a funny, empty gesture of like, I'm gonna watch the first few minutes of the credits to say that I do respect some of these people, but you're gonna make me sit through the whole thing? No way. Like, and it's such a meaningless, like, it shows respect
that is
to
true.
like no one, but I totally do that.
But it's only if I like the game a lot that I'm struck with awe about the ending of the
Yeah,
game.
now I'm going to want to see everything.
Yeah, so it's
Show me all of the people who made this real.
so it's hard to tell. Like, it's kind of a sliding scale.
Okay, I need to just get faster at recognizing when he's definitely going to hit me. Because I can probably slide under him once I notice it.
Yeah, in Smash Bros, it lets you shoot the credits. That's still gameplay. You definitely stick through that.
Speaking of, more games definitely need to make stuff like that for the credits. Like,
Yeah.
Undertale gives you like a little mini game to play during the credits too, right?
Yeah, that's fun. We should probably play that at some point.
I would really like to,
Really
especially with that
cool.
Deltarune announcement.
I know. I want to play Deltarune. You seem to be doing pretty well against this fight.
Yeah, I feel like I've kind of figured out the rhythm of this one.
All right, that's pretty good.
But honestly, the whole time it's been that phase 3 that I've been worried about. So
Yeah, and we got a 14-minute buffer.
okay. Like, and we're only using one E-tank to get here, so that gives us 3 for this fight, even though every hit does basically a third of my health, so...
Oh yeah, if we play Deltarune on the channel, we can buy a Switch 2 and use it as a business expense.
There we go.
Okay.
I mean, I gotta assume Deltarune's chapters 3 and 4 or whatever are coming to other platforms.
Yes, they are, but he announced it for the Switch 2, and to show brand loyalty to both Toby and Nintendo, it's only appropriate.
We must play it
Like,
in the way it was announced.
Or everyone would unsubscribe from the channel if we were to do anything less, is the problem.
I think that's true.
So really, it's the only way to save our business.
It's really tough to tell when they're going to shoot lightning or when they're going to lunge
Yeah,
at you.
that's a tough one. But you're doing good. Maybe a little too good. You are a god gamer.
When the fire is dragging closer to me and he's shooting lightning, is when I get so scared.
Nah,
Send one of these.
good.
Okay, thank you. Damn it. I eat damage like every time I give damage, so it's like... Ooh.
That's fine. You've got 4 tanks.
We got 1 tank.
Nah, whatever. It's fine. Honestly, the refill and run back is not as long.
Yeah. Actually, I thought it was a little bit longer
as you made it out to be.
Yeah, I kind of thought we would be fighting the clock a little bit more here.
Let's see if you can stay on the edge of the.
Well, hey, wait a minute. What was our differential? What was the safety zone?
Well, yeah, but we want to still try to get it as close as possible to 334.
Okay, you're right.
But it was 10%, which was roughly what 15 minutes. So we are within that time frame.
We are within the time
frame.
frame.
Really want to wimp out and just call it quits.
You word it like that. Okay, what if? Okay, let's just see. Can I get like on a point on these hands to where?
Let's use the time to experiment a little bit.
Yeah. All right, so if I'm like here, I don't get zapped by the lightning.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think we broke it, man. I don't think he can hit us here. Maybe this fight's freaking easy. I just don't know the secret.
Yeah.
And the secret is standing right on the tip of his hand. Because look, he can't hit me with nothing.
Oh, it's 10.5 minutes. So we are not. We are 3 seconds away from being in that window.
Everything's falling apart.
No, we're really tilted and.
I thought the fire started from the other direction. All right, well now we got to. Okay, now I kind of do feel the pressure a little bit because I'm gonna have to refill this.
No, it's fine because once we refill it, we got the stress now. You just stay on the edge of the platform and you're invincible.
That'll definitely not be a thing I
beating it at
kill
any
myself
point within the
trying
next
to do.
20 minutes will be within a 5% buffer according to Lord Notario.
Okay. Yeah, and I guess if we're a little bit late, that's fine because we're still within the differential there. Okay, yeah, we can do this. We got this.
If we do it this run, we should be close to perfect according to Scholastic.
Yeah, I think this has to be the run.
Yeah.
I thought it was the last one, but I think this is the run it needs to be.
So this is ideal, but you can still make up for it if you die quickly.
Okay.
So if you feel like you're just really off, just go ahead and die, I guess. But I believe in you. You've been doing really good, and you could have beaten him twice over if we weren't.
Yeah. I feel my gamer skills have been shown that I definitely could have beaten that boss, but in an effort to be more normal, I chose not to. Which, if you think about it, is not a normal decision to make. I feel like most normal people, if they saw victory within their grasp, they'd grasp it.
That's a little meta.
Too meta, yeah.
Yeah, with the normality.
Normality is a new finishing move in Mortal Kombat that they need to make.
Like that's like an X. You know how there's like any percent and glitchless and all that stuff. There's normal and then there's meta normal.
There's 2 normal.
Yeah.
Good point, Jonathan. Also very normal to choke right at the end. That definitely happens to plenty of people.
It's normal to have alternative objectives to when you're trying to beat a game.
Oh, so true. Suspiciously normal. He's acting too normal.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna beat it at the most normal time possible.
This is by far the most normal run of Mega Man X that has ever happened.
I mean, aside from like that one where the walls closed in and we got them stuck there, which was admittedly abnormal, but that's an act of God. We had no control over that.
It's pretty normal how weird things can get sometimes by surprise.
Yeah, it's only normal that weird things occasionally happen. If weird things never happened, that would not be normal.
Yeah, a nothing weird happening run is not normal. Something weird's got to happen at least once.
So really, we're right on track.
Yeah, I think we're doing. I heard that sound. I thought that meant we were done, but. Come on! Just a little bit more health.
You're so close.
Oh! Bet you the next. There we go. I was gonna say, bet you the next one gets it.
No, Equisfirth, it's not a formal run.
Damn it! I'm not wearing a suit.
Clearly we've innovated on speedrun technology with this run.
To the extent that no one even understands it.
Once we've proven it as a success, I think we will start branching out into other types of runs, including the formal run. I think
Can you beat this stressful game while dressed to the nines?
And while putting your utensils on the right side of your plate.
Yeah. Do you keep the, salad fork and steak knife on the right side?
I gotta keep from man spreading.
I never knew the like actual dinner table etiquette or whatever.
I don't know it either. Like I want to say like because my mom told me once when I was 6 years old that the fork goes on the left, knife goes on the right, but I couldn't even tell you where the spoon goes in that situation.
Like I know you're
that's why the formal run is a challenge.
I know you're not supposed to have your elbows on the table, and that's like
absolutely not.
It's kind of the extent of what I know about good presentation at a dinner table.
Yeah.
Dang it. I want to get 2 hits, but
A fork and spoon goes in the mouth. Okay, that's good to know.
Exactly. That's the only place they belong. All right, I'm
Repairman Man. I'll put all in 3 on the right and drink goes on the left. That's not. Is that formal though? That's your preference.
Yeah, that's just how you do it. But we're formal Mick Snootington to come to dinner. He'd be like, "Look at this disgusting display." Yeah, no hats.
I like the hero. No hats. That's part of the challenge. I
agree
always want to wear a hat when I'm playing games.
Okay, all right. 6 minutes to. This is like Bonesaw. I got you for 6 minutes, says Sigma.
Yeah.
Wait. Did I just? I was just getting ready to say I would love to figure out how to avoid this attack before the end of this, and then I avoided it, but I don't know how. Okay.
You did something.
So
okay,
we do have to.
You
have
sounds
to
like you need to.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like you need to jump.
Yeah. So I can't just stand here, unfortunately.
But yeah, when it. Oh.
Yeah,
I was thinking like when it went still, but yeah,
that's what I thought.
It was too quick.
That timing is really tight.
You're gonna just have to do your best to dodge. Ooh.
Oh no!
You can do it. No, don't clam up. You're good.
Okay, I had a new idea while thinking about this, and that's can I just ignore the hands and just climb up the wall? But I think they zap you a lot doing that. But that might be a better way to do it. Oh my god!
Ooh.
Okay, you. Damn it! I just want to be able to stand and shoot. Having to jump makes this a lot more complicated. Damn it!
Oh. Yeah, you might want to like move between them, like move the opposite direction of which they're firing for the electric balls.
Yeah,
sure.
maybe.
Ooh.
I should probably just tank just to.
Yeah, just to be safe.
Yeah, I don't like. If you aren't
like,
immediately
dash
dodging
between
it, like yeah.
It's tight timing though. Yeah.
Damn it! No! Oh, I'm crumbling! I'm crumbling!
No, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. Hey, okay, we're in the pause menu. Let's
We can't just sit here, Ben. We can't just sit here, Ben. We go like this feels like it besmirches the run.
Hey. It's okay. It's normal to take a break in a pause menu.
To take a little breather.
Now breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm centered. I am X. I am the hunter.
Now remember where you were in the screen so you can adjust back to it, and you're good.
Like in the top right corner, I'm pretty sure.
I think so too. You're doing good.
Ah! Why is his hand up there?
You're doing good. You can do this. You're fine. You're doing just fine. No, you're doing fine. You're not doing. See, you're doing a lot of damage to him. You're doing great. It's because you're calm, and you are capable, and you are strong, and reliable,
Doing another
and a good friend.
So, hey, thank you. I need to hear that sometimes, all right? Because I think I can be very insensitive unknowingly, and it's never intentional.
You don't need to talk about this right now. Come on, this is important here.
You're right. All right, gotta focus. Zero in. Van Damme face. Okay, I've got 2 minutes now. Why? Okay. I'm pretty sure.
The way you instantly panic is not ideal.
I just gotta wait it out. Up here, he barely has a way to hit me.
You're doing good.
I'm watching the other hand for when it's gonna swing at me, and that's just gonna be how normal we are. Okay, that's it.
Yeah. We did it.
3:32:30.
3:32.
I'm 2 minutes away from being normal. I'm pretty sure that's how I was born.
Oh, it's not possible.
Oh wait, I still have to.
Why, X? Why have you done this to us? Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have ushered in a new age.
I wonder if I shouldn't have hit the split until after I went through that text box, because technically I did have a couple inputs there.
The judges, once we build the site, can rule that as we got it perfect.
I like that it's, well, I mean, I guess it's 0 because it's planning on me restarting, but I was going to say I like that its final time is just doesn't count because you stopped in the middle.
It does say our final time saved at 3:32:30.
Yeah.
But, the war has ended for now, and peace has been restored. But those who sacrificed themselves for victory will never... For the victory will never return. Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause and wonders why he chose to fight. Why is it giving us all this existential stuff? At
the very end,
we did a very good job.
Yeah,
and
we
now
saved
saying,
humanity.
Maybe we didn't do good.
Well, see, this is kind of heavy stuff that kindergartner Grant had to think about when he beat this for the first time.
Was there another way?
Yeah,
no.
Is violence
the
answer?
only way to beat the game? We wouldn't reach the credits otherwise.
If there's evil maniacal murder bots, is it bad to stop them?
The answer seems to escape him. He only knows that he'll fight the
Mavericks.
Mavericks.
It's an M.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Again, before he finds his answers, his answer. Period. There's only one.
Yeah.
How long will he keep on fighting? How long will his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows for sure. Wow, it got really deep. Is what I'm
a real dumb
really
toy catchphrase at the end. Hey, but maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows.
Will his Transmorphinator help save him from his own humanity?
Only with the alien transformogrifier could we know the truth.
Okay, that's the true ending. How long did that last? Probably 2 minutes. And
I think that was a good 2 minutes there. A 2 minute of wiggle room on where I ended, I think is fair. Yeah. Here with the, the normal time that we made it.
Man, we did it though. We beat this at a very normal time.
Okay, you know what? I'm glad that we kind of pivoted partway through to you charting the course, because we definitely would have gotten there way too fast if I was just playing. Yeah. Because I was so scared.
You need a lot of practice at being normal.
Apparently, I will go ahead and say that this is a normal run with an asterisk by it, because I did not play this under normal means. I definitely handed it over. Because I don't think I'm like a speed run caliber of this game, but I guess I'm faster than normal.
I remember Chill Penguin. He was a good friend.
Yeah, what a time. Launch Octopus, love that guy.
Man,
call him Lunch
what a guy.
Octopus because I'm always eating with him.
Storm Eagle?
Very forgettable, very easy fight. Armored Armadillo is my pick of the week because of Ben's expert analysis with the electricity on his armor. You made the brilliant
Flame
call
Mammoth,
before the fight even started.
We found a new weakness for Flame Mammoth that most people didn't know about, apparently. Sting Chameleon, power sucked.
Yeah, Sting Chameleon.
Spark Mandrill,
the whole way
pretty
through.
cool.
Spark Mandrill, easy to freeze. Kuwanger gave us so much joy. Just the concept
Still
of a
scary.
Kuwanger. Still don't know what it is. Bad translation. Vile. Who remembers that guy? Forget him.
Killed Zero. Hate him.
Sigma. The Sigma grind set is what got us here today,
grind
folks.
set,
And
yep.
Zero will always remember you and your cool hair.
God,
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. X is taking control. And then X went on a murder spree, killing all the humans.
And you.
Yeah, always the best.
X.
I love when game credits go.
Yep.
Thanks to all these people and you for playing.
The game isn't complete until someone plays it.
Good times. Zone.